Alright, I'm gonna
How many
start.
forces?
Turn on.
88 luck. 80 luck.
Shitty luck.
Yeah,
Real
so
shitty
those are
luck
the
right here.
rolls.
60 luck.
I got some real shit luck.
350s.
Let's see. Oh, yours is worse than Sean's. There you go, Sean. Someone's less lucky than you.
Unbelievable.
Wait,
Does that make
what's
you
worse than
luckier?
45? Luck is you could use luck to make your rolls a little bit better
Or pass.
or pass. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
when
if
you
you
roll
get Smith.
something.
But
Wow, we only have
like,
like 9
if-
hit points.
Yeah, getting hurt here is a big deal.
Oh, your first aid's 100. Hold on.
Yeah, no. I spent a lot because like they gave me points. Plus, there's points for being a this character.
Yeah.
So I did point buy. So if you notice, I have really good first aid because it was a part of the character build. So I put a lot of first aid, and there's a +10 to it, or a +5.
Gotcha.
Or so just fuck it, max it out. Might as well, because I don't have anything else for any. I didn't think I needed anything else.
Because that you could never fail that. But yeah, when you roll, you could minus the difference in luck to pass the roll. So let's see that 41. You could minus what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 luck, and then you can pass the roll. And then sometimes if
Notice
like
Brian, he's heavily skewed.
he's heavily what?
My character is heavily skewed towards 3 specific skills.
Yeah. I don't think anyone took security either, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone went the way of Rogue for stealth and security.
Security?
I did stealth because I figure because the lawyers are slimy, so he could slime his way around.
I got a little bit of stealth. Some spot
I have a
hitting.
lot of stealth actually. No security though.
Yeah, security is locksmithing essentially, which lets you
Yeah.
pick locks and hack into
That would
stuff.
kind of work for my character, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I know
if
I
we
did
have-
take some actually. What am I saying? I took a bit of security and stealth. Yeah.
If we have Rico, if you're the healer, I could do lock smith since my guy's more mechanical.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
I have 30 in that, so I don't know. If it's...
Okay, I just looked up the difference between fast talk and persuade.
Yeah,
guys might
fast
also
talk
wanna-
works.
You might also want to. No, it's worse, but persuade may take an hour to several days for it to work. While fast talk can work right away in an instant.
I think the way I look at it is like fast
Should I
talk is
move?
like casting friends, and then persuasion is like casting like charm or something.
Not really. I'm looking up at the skills on this thing right here.
Because what I read was like when
Should
you
I
fast
change?
talk someone, you kind of misdirect them, and they might realize they've been had afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
And persuade
But
is actually like convincing.
It's like why not get persuade then? Because then fast talk is useless. So you can just get persuade, right?
Yeah.
I got fast talk. It worked out for me.
I got
Yeah, but
persuade.
if why have charm person? Why charm person? Why not charm person all the time instead of friend the person all the time, right?
It's like costs. So I guess fast talk
Sure.
is faster. Yeah.
Yeah. So persuade is
Persuade
supposed to take longer.
I think
to
fast
do,
talk works
not
when you're in a
instantly.
high pressure situation. And persuade
Yeah, it works.
is in a
It
low
works like
pressure
instantly, but persuade is supposed to like take a little time for it to work.
Holy shit, there's
Or
a
at the very
Batmobile
least,
in Cyberpunk.
low pressure, right?
Yeah, there is.
Sorry.
I just found it the other day.
Pretty high persuade.
You're gonna need other languages, right?
Fernando
Probably
can
not,
speak.
honestly.
One other language.
Actually, there might be a language you guys might need. Actually,
Oh yeah, I have Italian because my guy's Italian.
Fernando speaks a language that's not going to be used in this world.
Yeah, same.
I have
What,
spells.
abyssal?
Does anyone have a useful language like Chinese or Spanish?
Yeah, you guys might want to have Spanish.
I might actually. Can I change Italian to Spanish?
Sure. Because this mission
Fernando
is actually
speaks-
going to take place in Southern California.
Fernando speaks 2 languages, American and Filipino.
Well, there you go. Maybe someone will speak.
Yeah.
Realistically, in California, there's a huge possibility.
Not a huge
This is
possibility.
the
There's a
US,
higher
so-
possibility than in like Wisconsin.
Listen. Agent T only speaks one language, the language of the country. He protects.
Oh my god.
It's American. The one language you all need to learn.
This is gonna be weird for Nano then. He hasn't been to the West Coast in a while. He's an East Coast boy.
All right. Well, you guys are still
By the way, if you ever
doing
play-
your sheets, or is everyone ready?
I'm ready, but I'm
if you
looking
ever
through
play
other
it-
people's sheets, and I'm like, okay,
If we ever
everybody-
play this game again, I have more Fernando family because I wrote in his backstory.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I saw that. Give all that fucking. You went full Amen on Fernando here.
It's a trope. It's my trope. I like
you
it.
play the same. You play like the same line of characters. Is he a secret tiefling as well?
Well, there's no tieflings in the world, so no.
Well, that's what we think now.
Well, that
Yeah, it's SCP.
yet. All right, we haven't found that SCP yet.
The devil of the
Actually,
anomaly.
Yeah.
SCP-337.
Oh, did you find your SCP in the comic run or no?
I haven't gotten far in it. Although I should look at it and see if I can just see the number.
I'd say look up the comic and then just say put the comic name and then put like the SCP number and you probably find the comic that it's in.
How many SCPs are there?
Never ending.
What's the
Yeah,
comic
it's
called
like
again?
it's a collaborative thing, so
I
there's
forgot.
like hundreds of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Oversimplified SCP?
Let me know when you're all done, by the way. Ha! So it's not in here. Oh wait, there's 200 chapters. Hold on, there's other pages. Wow, yeah, it's not in here.
And we can't
Good.
cheat.
Oh, you can cheat, absolutely. If you start like Googling like hints that you guys find, you will most likely find the SCP.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, I will say, my character will probably die.
Yeah, mine's totally gonna be dead. He doesn't believe in anything.
Yeah, the funny thing is these things can kill you pretty easily.
There's Rico's SCP. These things? There's a couple of them. Okay, there it is. Not just one.
I mean, I'm talking like SCPs in general, but sure.
Okay.
Is this the one we're fighting? Or is this Rico's one?
What are you
I think
talking
he
about?
posted Rico's one, right? Oh, SCP-337.
No, Rico's one is the one you sent me, right? That's Rico's one?
Yeah, you and Rico know. 096.
The flashback one?
The flashback SCP.
Is this one we don't know, right? You're not gonna tell us what the SCP is until we
No, because
Counter it.
essentially this one hasn't been found by the Foundation yet. Like, we're playing like you guys are going to contain it and identify it.
But there's like tips, right? People.
And we're all gonna live.
With all of your minds intact.
Yep.
Sincerely doubt that this one will live because Brian is one of the few GMs who's killed me.
Have I killed you?
Yes.
Maybe I did. Oh yeah, but I went to hell for you. I killed you that time. Technically, you guys killed each other, alright?
That's true, that did happen.
Yeah, there you go.
Or was it who was it? Tom killed Rico, then John killed Tom.
And
Let's
George.
be real here. George is the reason why my character died.
I killed 3 people that day.
I'm the reason you died. What do you mean?
You attacked us first.
Your douche paladin.
He attacked us, and Tom attacked us because they were like falling in love
He
with
attacked
each
us.
other.
He attacked us, then it looked like we were gonna lose, so Tom switched sides, and then they still lost anyway.
I didn't attack you guys first. I attacked that wench first. You guys didn't like it.
Swear a lot.
Oh, man,
It
that
turned
was...
out she was a mage.
See, I was in the right. I was in the right for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, she was a good mage, so.
Oh,
You were
Well,
working for the bad mage.
there's no such thing as a good witch.
She wasn't a witch, she was a mage.
Any woman that doesn't magic is a witch.
So Jesus Christ was an incel, but
Red pills.
No, let me stop.
George, here's a free spoiler. You can choose a red or blue pill in the game.
Oh yeah, I like that fucking meme.
Mm-mm.
But we don't support the red pill here.
Got red pill. And then, oh man, I'm sorry about that though. That was my first D&D game, and that was fun. But I had to keep playing it through. I didn't want to break my character's consistency of being a douche.
Oh, well. You're still working on your shit, right? Classic Tom.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. I'm thinking I want to rearrange.
What did I say? Brian, what did I say?
Classic Tom, yeah.
Oh, I just
Let me
wrong.
pee. I'll be right back. And then I'll just go over some backstory stuff if Tom is still doing his sheet.
I'm done now. I'm already done. I'm just changing my credit rating because it would make sense that I have a high credit rating. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna make some tea.
That's not a bad idea. Tea takes too long.
So we get magic powers by sacrificing people, right?
GM's not
Hey,
here.
you don't.
So I'll say
You're not a
yes.
You're not a believer, so you can't sacrifice nobody.
I'd be the perfect convert. Like they want me on their team.
They don't want me. I'm the
Work.
believer.
Would you? No, you'd want it too hard. They wouldn't want you.
Okay.
Superpowers. If I sacrifice
I'm back.
who? You got it.
Was Tom already deciding that he's going to sacrifice somebody?
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so to set this off, I'll go over a little bit of what's going on in the world. Primarily since you guys are an SCP foundation based in the United States, I'm going to kind of go over the political situation in the US. So what we're doing is, in this world, it's essentially 2020. We're playing like it's a little bit after the last election. And it's like alternate history, so things are a little bit different. The incumbent of 2020 is John Delaney, but we'll get to how that happened as I go through, starting from the year 2000 elections. So pretty much, what happened was Gore ended up winning the 2000 elections during the Florida recount, and sometime in 2001, he shut down Guantanamo Bay and freed a bunch of prisoners from that facility. He was criticized by his opponent, George Bush, or his previous opponent, George Bush Jr., for quote-unquote negotiating with terrorists. But ultimately, his presidency was made strong for his handling the 2002 to 2004 outbreak of SARS-CoV-2. And towards the end of his term by 2008, due to his non-intervention policy, experts believe that Gore's presidency with the recent U.S. had ceded a lot of their influence in the Middle East to China. Following Gore's presidency, Hillary Clinton took over with Joe Biden as her VP and Barack Obama as her Secretary of State. People believed that Obama might have made a bid for presidency in the future, which eventually did in 2020. What's
Is
that?
this part of the plot?
Yeah, this is part of the plot a little bit.
Okay, could you rewind a little bit?
He wasn't paying attention.
No, I was getting tea. I
He was
said.
getting to, yeah. So, 2000, Gore won against Bush during the recount.
What a nightmare reality.
Yeah. Gore ended up shutting down Guantanamo Bay, and they ceded a lot of influence to China in the Middle East because he never really intervened. In 2008 to 2016, Hillary Clinton was the president, with Joe Biden as her VP and Barack Obama as her Secretary of State. And despite his weak handling of the China and Middle Eastern conflicts that were arising under Hillary's presidency, both Hillary and Obama, eventually, with China's growing influence, this led to the SCP China branch leaving the SCP-UN, and they formed the Global Occult Coalition. Following Hillary Clinton's presidency, Jeb Bush won. Now, Jeb Bush, he was largely criticized for his handling of relations with China after Al-Qaeda had bombed the research facility in Wuhan, China, considering that he refused to condemn Al-Qaeda's actions in this scenario. To this day, Jeb Bush claims that he had good intel that China was developing some kind of biological weapon within their Wuhan facility. And he still proclaims this despite the deafening silence of the international intelligence agencies. So, cutting to present day with John Delaney as president, having defeated Jeb Bush in a huge upset, he's been pressured by the ever-progressive candidates that he ran against, Bernie Sanders and Barack Obama, and it seems his platform has been surprisingly progressive. So this campaign, this is going to take place in SCP, California, also known as SCP-USA-CA.
Why is it named after SCP? Why is it named after SCP?
Huh?
You said it takes place in SCP, California. Why is California called SCP, California?
What,
That's the branch.
SCP-CA? That's the branch.
Oh, okay. You said it takes place in SCP. I thought California was like called SCP, California for some reason.
Oh no, it takes place in the SCP branch in California. If that wasn't clear.
SCP is still like a secret organization, right? It's not known to
So
the
it's
public.
SCP
Yeah.
California what?
It's one of the three-letter organizations that no one knows about.
You said it was SCP California something?
SCP-USA-CA. Because there's international branches of different SCP foundations, and you guys happen to be working for the California one presently. Now, we'll be cutting to your debriefing. So, your SCP head is one Anderson Sonnet.
Anderson Silent?
Sonnet.
No.
And we're going to begin a briefing within his office. All of you have been called. Some of you may have worked together before. Most of
Wait,
you.
am I there or am I? Because I'm the field agent, right?
Yeah, you're going to be here. You're going to be part of this debriefing with some of the intel that you've gathered as well.
Oh.
And you guys are just being debriefed on your current mission here. So, all of you are brought into the office with Anderson Sonnet. He's going to ask that all of you take a seat. And let me actually jump
So
into that.
So stoked. I'm ready. Oh, man. Can't wait to find out what we're going up against this time, guys.
Yes, yes. In due time, Big T. In due time. Now, we've brought you all here for our next task here. You see, each of you have been selected as a group of personnel with the highest success percentile amongst all permutations that we've estimated that fit within our given budgets. So, given our budget and given the numbers that we've crunched, we've determined that you have the highest success rate, potentially, for this unknown anomaly that we're going to send you to investigate. I take it you don't have any complaints? Now, a little bit about this mission. So, the target is within Redacted City. What we've gathered from...
Wait.
A recurring meme here.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, sir. Aren't these redactions supposed to be done post hoc?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, sir.
this is.
So
I like this meme. Don't break it. I like it.
Pretty much the way that I'm looking at this, I guess I didn't explain that earlier, is this is kind of you guys are playing like a recap.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
No, I like this meme where we just say redacted instead of things. And it's like,
And it makes it so easy not to come up with names. I mean, let's keep going. Now,
No, it's so much harder.
I tried to make it as easy as possible to follow with the redacteds. What we've gathered from preliminary research is there's a high likelihood of a supernatural anomaly responsible for a series of deaths within the city limits of Redacted City. No deaths that match the description have been found outside the city limits as of yet. Here, if you will take a look at document, let's see if I have this right here. I'll send this to your devices right now. Document 5.tl. This was a visual aid taken by our field agent, none other than Purgatorio, who will be assisting you on this mission.
hey, how's it going, guys?
Please take a moment to look over this document.
What exactly are we looking for?
What you're looking for is a certain anomaly that's responsible for the death within the city limits of Redacted. Once you've all taken a proper look at this the file that I've sent you, I will continue the debriefing.
It's gonna be like that time in Redacted City where we found that redacted item inside of that man's redacted body part.
Shudders. I shudder thinking of what happened with that redacted man and his redacted organs. It was just redacted.
Oh, you were on that case? Yeah, I was reading about that the other night. Yeah, it's a shame what happened to Agent Redacted.
Yeah,
That sucked.
held out to the end.
I mean, that sucked. Unless I went to another funeral because redacted family members. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Redacted was a great soldier. I mean, he was a good guy. If I was there, Redacted would have definitely lived.
So guys, when you say redacted, you have to do it in a different tone than your characters.
Yeah.
Come on. He was just saying redacted.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that when we refer to each other, we're not going to be referring to each other as redacted because, and normally you would redact the names of the agents, right?
Not necessarily. It depends on who they reports for.
And
So the Redacted is not gonna stand for this.
I mean, realistically speaking, the redacted version of the events were kind of messed up. But I mean, whatever. T. If you think you would have had yourself on that one, go right ahead.
Yeah, man. But anyway, let's get back to the mission briefing. We can only handle what's in front of us. Back to Redacted.
Excellent. Straight to the point as always, Big T.
Georgie, you're still doing it wrong.
Change your voice tone.
Now,
Back to Redacted.
See, Big T likes to make the job easier for people who are going to have to redact this later. He knows what to redact and when to redact it, so he does it in real time.
Whatever you say, Costanza. Anyway, before we get into the gobbledygook, Anderson, did you get the the turkey that my family sent over?
Yes. He's gonna pull on his collar. We appreciate that at the Sonnet household.
So, quick question for you, sir. What are we looking for in this picture?
This is just to familiarize. Yes, this is just familiarize yourself with the location. Now, onto the anomaly. Each manner of death has been identical. One of the expired victim's eyes are laying next to a pool of unrecognizable viscera, covering the expired's shattered bones. We've done a high-level sweep of the Redacted city's police department's database. And what we found are a few photos. Now, I've sent these photos to your device as well. Perhaps you'll be able to glean more information from them.
Can't hear Brian.
You can't hear me?
So wait, how are their bodies found? With their eyes melted?
Their eyes have been pulled out of their sockets, it seems, or somehow removed. And all that remains is one of their single eyes, and a pool of their blood, which we imagine is them, with their shattered bones covered in their viscera.
So we're dealing with a serial killer.
Yeah, with a really interesting MO.
Well, most creatures of the night are pretty much serial killers.
Listen, this is not your average serial killer, all right?
Yes, we believe that the manner of death may be as a result of some kind of supernatural anomaly. Now, it could potentially
A regular
be a
killer, I
serial
would not
killer.
have called this.
And straight. And I cock back I pull back the...
What?
What?
Well, what happened?
Oh, Sean, did you leave?
I think George left, right? No, he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here. Someone left though.
Nope.
Sean's still here too. But
Sean
he
was
left.
saying that he
He
couldn't
left and came back. Whoever it was left and came back.
Okay.
So I heard it.
Sean's not responding, so he's maybe having problems.
Yeah, I am having problems. All right.
He's having problems with his redacted.
Literally redacting Sean's entire character right now.
Oh my god. My connection
You alright, man?
dropping for some reason. I don't know.
Like, I'm hearing you fine, but I guess you're not hearing us.
you, but then you guys cut out, and then like I.
Sean does have a
Your
history
net
of
must
cutting
be
out.
dragging.
I guess we'll run with this for now. I guess we'll see. Because you cut off me for a second. I tried to fix it, but
Okay. Well, he sends another image to your devices. And in each of the pictures, you can see the expired subject's eye and the pile of shattered bones covered in blood. You can only assume that this is what's left of the expired subject. And there's multiple pictures like this. So, we have it on good authority to believe that either if this is a serial killer, they have access
Ryan?
to an anomaly. Yes?
Can I spot hidden on the photos? Or examine?
Oh,
It's that image.
yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, can I do that too?
Can I do a three?
Two of you can. It's gonna be a
I'm
max
doing
of
it.
two
I am
rolls. Perfect.
Fucking
fail.
hell.
Push yourselves. Push.
I am gonna
That was
push. Can
good.
I push?
Oh shit.
You can push.
Push it
I gotta
really
push.
good.
Just know that
So I
there is
just
a
do it a hard
consequence.
roll now, right?
Yeah, it'd be
His
a
eye
hard
gonna
roll.
pop out of his socket. Why would you
Yeah.
spot hidden? You got 25 spot hidden.
What the fuck?
Use your luck.
Oof. Okay.
Well, it's like-
I'm not using my luck. It's
Alright
alright.
then, what you see disgusts you. Your history as a lawyer, you aren't really used to staring so thoroughly at just piles of viscera, shattered bones, and a dislocated or a removed eye. So can you roll sanity for me?
Damn it.
Already.
Early.
The first one.
Already.
Extreme
Ooh.
success.
There you go.
I'm no bitch, okay? I can handle it.
You know what an extreme success then? Roll a 1d2.
I get extra sanity?
He gets extra health.
You're gonna lose sanity. So apparently, the sanity rolls how they are is if you succeed, you roll a 1d4, and if you fail, you roll a 1d10.
So I stream success is only 1d2, so I only lose 1 sanity.
You only lose 1 sanity, yeah.
How do you gain sanity back?
Good luck.
You don't.
In between missions, right?
You don't. Yeah, it's in between missions.
Don't get it back.
Don't lose sanity. Just
How does it like chicken soup for the soul?
And since this is gonna be a one-shot, at least for now, you can't, basically.
You could go to therapy, though, but that takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
basically if you
studied
survive.
psychology in undergrad, so
So,
So
Andy,
you're
so
better
Andy,
off
can I
going to see
can I ask you a
HR
couple of questions about this? Can I ask you a couple of questions about this, Andy?
Yes, but perhaps I'll answer it during the briefing. So, save your questions for the end, please, Dr. Stansel. Now,
What?
Before you continue, Farrell looks around the room. So, is everyone here coming? Is this gonna be a thing?
yes, this is your team. This is the mobile task force that we organized. Mobile Task Force Terror is your designation.
Oh, well, damn. All right, continue. Sorry.
What will we tell the locals as far as what we're doing there? We're
Don't
mobile
worry about that, Big T.
stereo to us,
Don't.
but to them,
Don't worry about that.
What is this? Your first rodeo?
Yeah, this is kind of where you come in. See, we don't have much else to go on here. This is where your team comes in. Some of you have already been in the fields, so you made a protocol already, but the protocol, it bears repeating. Now, your team is primarily going to Redacted City to gather intel on this anomaly. It is an assumed class Euclid until further examination is performed upon this entity. So proceed with caution. Now, onto your roles. If your containment specialists believe your team is able to secure and contain this entity, then it is advised that you do so. If your team refuses to contain the entity, despite the advice of your containment specialists, then this is grounds for termination, and we expect each of you to report such infractions to us. Your team has also been assigned a tactical response officer, Officer San Domingo. In any situation where danger is present and your officer is in a state to give you orders, you are to obey their commands without question. Disobedience of a tactical officer in a combat scenario is also grounds for termination. We expect each of you to report such infractions to us as soon as the threat has been neutralized. Now,
I mean, I will, but I'm kind of a chill guy, so as long as you guys don't cause me to die, we should be good.
Yeah, can I give a clarification on what you mean by termination?
Termination in this line of work means you're going to become redacted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what
you
I
can
thought.
find that in your manual.
Yep.
In section
yeah, come on. It was
1C,
when you signed up. It was. I mean, this is basic redacted.
Big T, it's fine. Rick has a special scenario in this thing. He didn't necessarily go through the training we all did, but he's fine.
Yes.
I mean, tell me at least you got the life insurance. I mean, that thing is like boss as hell.
We all got life insurance, man. What the hell do you think? You can't work for this organization without good life insurance.
Indeed.
Why do you think my whole family works for this place?
Upon being an agent being decommissioned or terminated, your family, immediate relatives, and any successors that you place within your will be rewarded quite handsomely. Now, you didn't come here for policy or HR or whatever. You came here for details about your mission. And each of you will be receiving certain tools, unique to your role, to assist each of you with identifying, securing, and potentially containing this entity. Your Tactical Response Officer, your TRO, will be receiving a pseudo-identification from the FBI, a standard handgun, and a Class C amnesiac. And let me share that with you.
I know what it is,
quick
but it sounds like
question.
we're getting someone that is. that can't remember anything, just to walk around with us.
Yeah,
That's a neuralizer.
Yeah.
neuralizer, but injection.
Hey, how much of that do we have?
It's generally a
good enough for 3 shots in your standard adult human.
So, quick question. Has any of the locals seen anything strange in the area or have reported any weird sightings?
Well, again, our information is limited. That's something that you're going to have to determine within the field. Although we do have it to believe that there is a chance that some of them have seen an anomaly, but it seems that most of the people that have encountered this anomaly have ended up expired.
I mean, considering that somebody must have seen something and caught it on camera. Have anybody checked WorldStar?
It's certainly a possibility. Any research that you can do in that department is heavily encouraged. Now, onto your role, Big T, and Mox Folder. Containment specialists, they will also be receiving a suit identification from the FBI. Security level C, you'll also be assigned, Big T and Mulder, a security level C transport vehicle for anything that you wish to transport securely. And you'll also be equipped with a GPS tracking device that you may attach to any subject that you deem worth tracking. Now,
can you make it bullet size?
it is quite small, actually.
Yeah, I just want to know if you could put one. I just want to know if you could put it like bullet size, so that way I could just shoot it onto my target.
There is a good chance that it would both damage the target and the object itself.
I mean, they have them like blow dart kind of sized, or
Big T.
like a blow dart.
Big T. I don't know if you've done this job for too long, but depending on what anomaly we're doing or taking, it might not actually pierce. So you're better off with a sticky device, honestly speaking. And fire from a rifle would damage the device itself. So yeah.
Now, your field agent, Mr. Dang, I gotta find your character again. Purgatorio Esquire.
You do have to keep saying Esquire. It's like what douchey lawyers do when they want everyone to know that they're a lawyer.
Sure.
Esquire.
This is what's in your file. So we will refer to you as Purgatorio Esquire. Now,
is Big T's name Big T in his file?
Yes. Is that a problem, Dr. Costanza?
Well, you can call me Big D if I can have. How am I to change my name? Can I do that?
Well, you have to take that up with the admin.
You gotta go to HR to do that, buddy. You should have did that when you signed up.
I mean, don't worry too much about it, Costanza. More than likely, Big T, I hate to say this, Big T, will end up as redacted eventually.
He's got one of those.
Well, we all end up as redacted one day. But what I do is in service of the country. For the good old redacted.
And in the service of the Foundation. Don't forget that. Now.
Well, the Foundation worked for redacted. Anyway.
Yes, but we don't talk about that now, please, Big T. Don't talk about things above your clearance level. So, your field agent, they'll also be receiving a pseudo-identification from the FBI. They'll also receive a Class C amnesiac and access to our persons database. So, Purgatorio Esquire, if you run into anybody and take a picture of that individual or a facial scan, we'll run it through our database and we'll return to you a brief description of this person if they exist within our database, and I believe most people that you will encounter do. Finally, our researcher, Dr. Costanza, you'll be receiving access to level C clearance to our database, our personal SCP database, which stores a vast selection of data relevant to the Foundation that we believe you may find useful within your intel gathering mission and potential securing and containment. Do you have any questions about this so far?
I'd like to ask questions about the bodies and stuff, but would I take it up with you, or is there somebody on the field that we would talk to? A doctor or something?
Well, we do have a few leads as far as leads go. For the most part, you may have to determine some leads on your own, but Field Agent Rick Purgatorio may be able to get you some time with the sheriff.
Oh yeah, I know the sheriff.
City. Yes,
He's a
served
cool
as
guy.
deputy on the force once.
His name's Redacted. Redacted.
Actually, his name is Brendan Sachs.
Don't go redacted.
Again, did I redact too much?
A little bit.
All right, yeah. Guess what? Fucking Brian. You look up Brendan. Look up a sheriff. You got his date of birth and everything in there. Fucking, you'll find out exactly where the fuck this city is. Why are you redacting it?
Is this an actual person? Oh yeah, that's true.
You ain't gotta look too hard, brother.
It's true. Maybe he should be redacted. Maybe he should be Brendan Redacted.
Well, maybe we should add a note in the database then that this should be redacted. Too much identifying characteristics.
Hey, he's 33 years old.
Yeah, it's 2020. So perhaps he'll be willing to open up with you about the investigation, since he is the lead on the investigation of these deaths within the police department. But be sure to be very sparing with the information that you share with him, as he has no ties to the Foundation, and we intend to keep it that way. And he shoots you a bit of a look, San Domingo.
Okay, Rick was a special scenario.
And then he looks at Rick, yeah. And he'll nod.
Hey, listen, I didn't. Listen, I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. All right.
Let's hope lightning doesn't strike twice in that scenario. Purgatorio Esquire.
Then I got rid of Rick.
I have another question.
Now, yes.
Okay, well, we got our specialist who has dominion over people in moments of stress where we have like combat situations. But when do I have dominion over people?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to tell people what to do.
You're
not that kind of
primarily
gig.
for your adept mind and analytical skills.
Think of yourself as a highly prized specialist, Costanza.
Well, I am a highly prized specialist.
Indeed, you're very valuable to the Foundation, Dr. Costanza.
You're very valuable.
Don't
worry,
patronize me.
Now, there are a few persons of interest as well, and you'll find them in your redacted city dossier. So, we have Mayor Trina Campbell. She's the mayor of Redacted City. The aforementioned Sheriff Brandon Sachs. And finally, we have Dennis Hansen, owner of Redacted and Sons Manufacturing Supplies Company.
What does this Hansen have to do with the case? Mind me asking.
Well, our information on them in this scenario is rather scarce, but the sudden explosion of these deaths seem to correlate with some of their recent activities. Though there may not be causation, there definitely is correlation. So please express skepticism if you do decide to approach East Avenue. You'll find these activities in your attached dossier. And let me share that. Let me know if you have any questions about the attached files.
Anti-gentrification? Sorry.
I just have one question. How much of our meals are being compensated on this adventure?
The Foundation
Actually,
will
a
be
great
covering,
question.
Yes, the Foundation will be covering all of your meals and a substantial portion of your lodging.
Wait, time out. Did I get my did I get my 5-star rating reinstated? Because I really want to check out good restaurants while I'm there.
We'll have a discussion. Just me and you after we complete this briefing. Okay, so Officer San Domingo?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
There are a lot of inferences made in these files. that seems to have started to occur at the start of this initiative. His recent success seems to fit somewhere within the timeline of these. You guys are making a lot of inferences here.
Well, that's why I said there's correlation but not necessarily causation, so approach it with skepticism.
Of course. Do I get anything?
First time on
These guys got items. Where's mine? I want items.
You
Yeah,
can
what
access to
the
the
hell do you
database,
get?
Dr. Costanza.
What the hell?
So what? He has a super smartphone with super Google.
I want to.
So I just only get so the only thing I get is the GPS tracker, right?
You get the tracker, and you also get a FBI identification, pseudo-identification.
And the vehicle, right?
Yes, and both of you are sharing a containment vehicle.
They share. They gotta share.
Well, you
Yeah,
have
well,
worked
I'm
together
driving.
previously quite frequently.
Hey, if Mulder Buddy wants to drive, I don't mind riding shotgun.
It's folder.
If Mulder wants to drive, I don't mind riding shotgun.
Sure.
His car, his rules.
Interesting.
Can I do some cross-referencing right now?
What do you want to cross-reference?
I want to look for eyes, viscera, crushed bones in the SCP database.
Okay. You're gonna get a lot of hits.
What the hell?
Just 17, Sean.
Yeah, try and be a little more specific.
18.
You're getting a lot of hits.
Does this sound familiar for any kind of ritual? Like occult-wise?
Can I just look up eyes? Like one singular eye popped out or something like that? Can I look up that?
Are you gonna use your luck?
No, why would I use my luck? This is a separate search.
All right, Ryan. What check do I have to do to look this up on like social media?
Ew.
I want to look this up on social media. What check did I use?
Oh, I'm gonna use one luck here. Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
All right. So both of you are, I guess, have some interesting occult knowledge. You can subtract that luck, Costanza. You find some interesting information on hexoverflow.com. And pretty much what you're able to find when it comes to these like eye rituals is if it's only one eye being removed, then it seems that this entity or whatever occult being may want one eye in the real world and another eye in whatever world that one inhabits.
Does this mean that it's not in our world physically?
Potentially.
Or can it travel
It's
between
not
the
visible
worlds?
to the naked eye.
So I have a serial killer that believes that removing eyeballs can give them sort of stupid powers.
Sounds dumb.
So can I look into social media, see if anybody's seen anything like somebody doing like any kind of like stuff, or just like out of nowhere their eye popping out or something like that?
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, in the middle of Redacted.
You know, since these are like social media roles, there's a lot of stuff out there. I think it's gonna be a hard role
Would I do spot hidden?
because you're not really trying to find anything specific, really. So I would say that this is like you could find stuff on live leaks, you could find stuff on Twitter, you could find stuff on the deep web about eyes popping out. So I would say you would have to have done
And how would you spot hidden this?
a research role. Yeah, it would have to be a research role.
I'm scrolling through freaking Instagram and
It would have to be a research role.
That's definitely research, man.
Yeah, definitely
It's not
research your
spot
Instagram.
hidden.
What is the hidden thing he's spotting?
All right, I'm gonna head in my Lambo, and I'm just gonna head to Redacted City. Let's roll, guys.
Alright. Got this new Lamborghini.
research. I have that.
How the fuck do you afford a Lambo?
If
researcher.
you don't have research. It's library use, but change it to research.
Anybody has a Lambo? It's me.
The hell is that roll?
I don't even know what that role is.
You didn't even roll
Library
yours.
use?
What did she do?
I clicked library use.
Wait, what? Hold on, let me try that shit.
I just collapsed everything into this new research skill.
No,
So,
you're not getting a versus.
Could I just use that then? Because like my library use is 20, so I got a 9. 9 out of 100, and a 2 out of 100.
Alright, sure.
So that's like an extreme success right there, Brian. Out of 20? No.
2 would be extreme success. 9's probably success in general.
What were you looking for, George, online?
Alright. I'm looking online for things that like match the description, like people's eyes, one eye popping out, and then like their bones getting crushed and stuff like that, or like some mysterious force messing with people. People bumping into like invisible forces.
Sounds random as fuck.
Yeah. I would say then you would find, like, you would definitely find some stuff that, some people have some weird kinks or some weird, like, fetishes for sure that you're finding online about eyes popping out. You're going on the deep web, you really shouldn't be going to some of these sites.
On a government phone.
Yeah.
Being
Your
trapped.
employers might have questions about what you're seeing. But you find a few hits in the Redacted City area. But stuff that was removed due to like Twitter TOS. So you can only see like the replies, but you can't see like the original post. And you have a few addresses, or like a few like geolocations, if you were to head to Redacted City.
Alright, I want to give that to, who's our guy? What's it called? Our specialist for tactical specialist.
San Domingo.
I'll give that information to San Domingo. Show him some of the posts and stuff, and be like, this might be some. This might help a little bit, but some of it might be a dead end. But you know, I leave that stuff to the eggheads like you guys.
I'm definitely not an egghead, but I'll take that into account.
It's like another officer, bro.
This guy doesn't have it all there, does he?
Why do you think we have 2 of us?
Yeah, I'm starting to see the reasoning here.
Look, we're gonna find this entity, all right, and I'm gonna capture it.
Okay.
You don't have a
one.
gun, you just make that noise.
I assume lodging will be provided to us.
Yes, it should be provided. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We have a discount
Before we
code.
start, Big T, you realize you're a containment specialist, right?
Yep.
So why the get up?
Wait, what?
Why are you wearing a ghillie suit, mil spec gloves, and I'm assuming those are night vision goggles?
Look, when we go on the night ops and the entity is running down a dark alleyway, and I have my night vision goggles and you guys don't, I don't want to hear you asking me for my night vision goggles. All right?
Trust me, I won't ask. But you realize we have to walk into this. Well, we have to walk into Redacted, in broad daylight, like normal people. First, just it's a suggestion. I'm not saying change your style. I'm just.
Hey,
You're not gonna have
this is
easy
my
time
night op where.
like that.
Remember, Brian, you give him night vision goggles now, he has them forever.
I'm doing the math right now how much this stuff's gonna cost him.
Well, wait till he starts telling you stories about how the gear prevents people from reading his mind.
No, there's other stuff like that. This is just an armored mask and night vision goggles, and that's all I really have is the armored mask, night vision goggles, like the military getup, and
That might cost you money too. Get up expensive.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it when I left my service. I kept it.
You stole it?
They don't let you keep it unless you pay for it.
Yeah, man. They don't let you keep that shit unless you fucking either find it in war or you pay for that shit.
Look, I knew a guy who knows a guy who could get you some stuff. All right.
All right, you got a discount on it. It's only $100. Your goggles are $70, and your rifle is $700.
Ooh.
So that's a total of $870 you're spending.
That's half his money, right?
How much money did I get?
I think you got 1,500, so that's about half.
It's a drop in the
All
bucket.
right.
So, how much?
You
How much
realize
is
that's-
Kevlar?
That's a pretty small butt.
Let's see. How much is Kevlar?
Kevlar, that's got to be too expensive.
That's also a government issue.
Also, it's gonna hurt his
Yeah.
ability to do certain things because it's heavy.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's get the Kevlar for now.
$800 depending on how much protection it's giving you.
Oh, I would go like in the middle, right? $400.
Yeah, I'll just do basic Kevlar.
Yeah, let's do $400. We'll go right down the middle.
Hey, we
No,
have
I'll
to
just
pay
do $200 for Kevlar.
Yeah, we gotta pay for all of that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for everything. That's not like just
All
giving.
right.
Whatever money your
So total, how much is that?
character has.
That's 8. So it's 1,050. So I only have 450 left.
700
You also
plus
have to-
70 plus 100 plus 400.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the
for now,
Kevlar gives you 6 bonus health against bullets.
yeah,
Stabbing,
against
right?
bullets. Kevlar's actually weak against stabbing. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
It's like Dune.
Weird. But Fernando turns over to Folder. Folder, right? I haven't worked with you before.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
sir.
assuming. It's fine. You don't gotta call me sir. You've worked with Big T, I assume.
You could call it that, yeah.
I'm putting you in charge of him, if that's all right.
Well, as much as one can be in charge of, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm getting that kind of feeling. But yes, if anything, try to reel him in because I have significant feelings that this is going to be a problem.
Oh, just you wait.
All right. Is that all? Sir,
Yes,
Mr.
all of you are
Sonic?
dismissed, but please, Officer Danbingo, sit with me for a moment.
Not a problem. I mean, have they been to this facility before? Everyone else?
We work here.
Yeah, I would imagine you guys are familiar. If you're from a different branch, I would imagine you familiarized yourself with this facility.
Oh wait, am I from the New York branch?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm from the
I
Florida
think-
branch.
I assumed. Yeah. Costanza, you wanted to be the hot dog, right?
Hot dog.
What? Okay. What I'm saying is, since I'm not going to be there right now, you take the lead. Please lead them to the armory.
We got an armory?
Yes, we have an armory.
We got the armory right now?
That's where you'll find your vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just take my Lambo. I don't need a vehicle. I'll just take my Lambo.
Yeah, we can't do that. Sadly, you have to be incognito, and we have to all look like federal agents. So,
well, I don't have to look like a federal agent because I don't have federal ID.
Yeah, you certainly can take whatever your approach is. Please go ahead with it.
I'm a rich doctor. I can ride my Lambo.
Just don't crash it, Doctor Strange.
Wow, talk about jinxing me.
Give me a driver.
You're working.
You son of a bitch.
You're not in any danger. You're fine.
If he's a shit driver, then
I'm gonna start drinking before I head behind the wheel.
That seems familiar.
oh, don't do that. Okay.
Wasn't it Sean that crashed the car the first time?
I wasn't playing.
Oh wait, no, Sean. Sean
It
was
was
the
me.
GM. Never mind. It was you.
And I was on opium.
Good starter.
Anyway, I'll see you guys at the armory.
Are we only getting cars in the armory? That's it?
Now you can get your shit there too. Pay for your stuff.
Yeah, that's
Do I have anything else?
Big T is buying all this shit.
He's on Amazon.
Look, I bought my shit before I even came to the meeting. All right.
So we can buy stuff there? Brian, are we able to buy stuff there? Is that what you're talking about?
You can buy stuff
I
there.
came here 2 hours early, guys.
Okay.
I hope we never leave this government building.
Yeah, right.
And also, how much money do we start with?
For your
on the
character
sheet.
test.
Yeah, it should
Oh,
say
I don't know if my sheet.
roll choices. So you're a field agent. You're gonna start with $1,500.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do I have to pay for like a regular issue pistol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got those.
All right, I'm gonna get
Wait,
one
no,
of those.
didn't they-
I'm gonna keep the rifle in the car, and I'll just walk around with the pistol during the day.
So you got the
I also
Class C
suggest-
amnesiac, Mulder.
Say that again?
You're not really considered combat personnel, so you get the Class C amnesiac, and you get the FBI identification and a tracking device.
What kind of weapon? I mean, I thought we're government. All right.
If you were security,
You have money for it.
Yeah, if you're like combat personnel, but to get around that, you would have to take a yearling paycheck, essentially.
I'm getting a gun. I'm not stupid. We're fighting fucking serial killers.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing like a standard FBI standard issue pistol.
So
Yeah, what's a big rock?
you're not buying that rifle again?
Folder.
I'm buying the rifle, but I'm keeping the rifle in the car.
Okay. How much is a
Folder.
Glock?
I want to
What's
tell
up for
Glock's 500. I was gonna say, since he doesn't have one, if he said that out loud, San Domingo would hand him his sheet for the standard issue pistol because he bought one already.
All right.
Oh.
Well, thank you. I will break requisition in this.
Can I want to tell Fernando something.
It's gonna cost you, I'll go with the low end, $350 for a pistol.
He's giving me his freebie.
What's it gonna cost me? $350?
Freebie. Because I bought a $500 automatic Glock.
Okay, so you could put 150 in it then, and we could add a +2 to your automatic Glock if you want to upgrade it.
Hang on. It's because it's already 1d10 and it shoots times 3 per shot, 17 rounds.
So do I have to pay $350 for the pistol?
Yeah, if it doesn't
That
come with your
has to
character, then yeah. The only person that
Oh.
starts with a pistol is the tactical officer, and then the security officer starts with a rifle.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any starting. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a pistol.
You guys are all buying guns. I'm gonna tell Fernando.
How much is how much damage is the pistol? The standard pistol for like FBI.
D10.
Check this
It
out.
fires 2 shots, 20 yards. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
I ain't combat personnel. I expect you not to put me in the field or in any combat capacity. I will not follow that order.
He looks over at Seven. Is that how you pronounce your name? Your first name?
You can call me Seb.
Okay. All right, Sev. I mean, I've seen you around in New York's facility. I understand the protocol here. My job is to keep your ass safe. Your job is to make sure we know what the fuck we're dealing with.
Yeah,
So
I'll do my job.
The better you do your job, the better I can do my job.
Hell yeah. Dap me up, son.
I dap him.
All right, good job, Gonk.
All right, sure.
I'm the youngest member of the team.
True.
All right.
Oh shit, are you?
How old are you?
20?
21.
Oh yeah.
I'm 27. I'm not that old. Yeah. Hey, if anything, when we get back to the city, let's grab some grays or some shit.
Yeah, we'll pick up some chicas, eh?
Down with that shit.
Brian, is there any like hacking shit or anything here as well?
Hacking shit.
Spy, have
I
it
don't know
spy.
about hacking.
Any spy shit?
You could like be specific with what kind of spy stuff you want and like look it up.
Like listening devices or actually camera. It's spy camera.
How much would a spy camera cost?
Like shit. Oh, I don't know. Like a bunch of shit. I don't know. Like $1,000 or something. Probably more than that, actually. What am I
It
saying?
looks like about $100.
Really?
I'm looking on Amazon.
I'm talking like I'm talking like maybe something with like heat detection and then like it's like a night vision heat detection. Let's say a heat detection camera. It's like $2,000, I guess.
Damn.
Like 5,000. Oh no, this is cheaper. This is like 370.
Okay. I
Let's
guess if you want to do that, you can go ahead. Did everyone? I guess everyone except San Domingo left the office, right?
Yeah, I'm gone. I'll leave. I'll head to the armory too, then, just in case. I'll look around.
I'll do a little quick thing with San Domingo while you guys try and find what you might want to take on this mission.
Is there a site for all the items?
Is there what?
Is there a site for a list of prices for items and whatnot?
Yeah, the internet.
Oh, neat. All right, I get mine for free.
What?
This website says everything I want is free.
Okay, but I mean, we're not like doing
I
like
found
that. Like, you know what I mean?
Here's a weapon table. I don't know about the armor, but that's basically where I found the Glock. Specifically, I'm using.
Okay, so San Domingo, please, sit down.
Okay.
Now, you see, we can't afford to have another SCP-096 moment here. You know the rules here.
I assumed.
Yeah, and the thing is, your rank protects you from immediate termination as a result of any botched operation. Now remember, your rank
both
affords
know
you.
this.
Yeah.
But we both know that the scenario at Redacted was out of our control. That fucking anomaly was. I mean, shit, man. The fact that that motherfucker even survived in the first place was a miracle on its own. The main reason we even brought him here was because he shouldn't have been alive. I mean, my cousin Redacted died.
Yes, and much condolences to your family. Listen, I sympathize with you on this as much as anyone here at the Foundation, but unfortunately, this is coming from the Council. My hands are mostly tied in this regard. Now,
Understood.
You've had a spotless record since before SCP-096, and you're sitting at 2 strikes now after you've, well, convince the Foundation not to decommission your current agent, Purgatorio Esquire, and let him into the Foundation as a field
You
agent.
made the right call there, right? I don't think I should kind of.
You're not there.
Get out of here!
This is above your pay grade talk right here.
Don't be
Look,
sorry, I'm president.
Look, I've talked to the council about you, San Domingo. If you're able to contain this anomaly, we'll remove the strikes from your record. It'll be as if the first contact situation of SCP-096 never happened. Personally, I've tried to put you on this case because we can't afford to lose another good officer like yourself. That, and the information that your great-grandfather was able to give the Foundation in the Fremopolis case prevented a potential K-class scenario. Now, a lot of people in this Foundation don't believe in paying it forward to descendants of those that were crucial to maintaining stability in this world. But, I'm very old-fashioned like that. Anyway, San Domingo, you're not here for a history lesson or to talk about philosophical worldviews. Here's the thing. Agent Purgatorio Esquire, you know that he was a deputy in Redacted City at one point, and what I really want is for you to keep an eye on him. Because his ties to Redacted may get in the way of him fulfilling his mission.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that if the scenario calls for it, I might need to redact Purgatorio?
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I trust in your judgment in bringing Agent Purgatorio Esquire to the Foundation. But the Council doesn't see things that way. Any strike will look bad not only on you, but on me as well.
Oh, shit. Alright. Understood.
Excellent. So I see if you don't have any more questions. I do have one more thing that I forgot to mention. Do you want to take any D-Class personnel along with you? And pretty much what D-Class personnel are
They're going to be a part of the team, or are they going to be a third unit, not directly involved?
They'll accompany you. And essentially what D-Class personnel are, Rico...
Did you hear me?
Can you hear me?
What? Yeah.
I
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, if they're going to be a part of the team.
I didn't hear your answer.
He said that they're going to accompany you, but I wouldn't necessarily consider them a part of the team.
You know, I mean, you said that we're dealing with utility and unknown class, and considering they've already killed, it might be a big issue. I'd prefer someone on third watch, essentially, just in case we don't make it out proper. I mean, it's not my first rodeo, but everyone could be our last, right?
Excellent. Well, I'll send D89787 with you then. And pretty much you can say if you don't want this. D-Class personnel are pretty much the lowest class in the Foundation, and they're considered expendable. So they're pretty much someone you would send in to check something out in an anomaly and be like, oh, can you... They're pretty much like the
a red shirt, basically?
Yeah, they're a red shirt.
Gotcha.
Who's class? Who's the D?
It's gonna be like an NPC joining you guys.
So it is a literal red shirt.
Yeah.
Can he be wearing a red shirt just to?
So I already have something for him, unfortunately.
Name redacted.
All right. D then. Well,
You get to call him redacted.
He'll be meeting you in the armory.
All right.
I'm sure he's already ingratiated himself with your team by now.
I would hope so. Same rules as applies to most Ds.
Yes.
No strikes if this guy goes down.
Well, that's what they're there for.
Can you believe that's how I started? Fucking A.
You've managed to do quite well for yourself, San Domingo. The rehabilitation
You've
program
mentioned.
has proved a success.
Yeah, well, nepotism also helps. Anyway, on a lighter note, Anderson, see you in Christmas.
Oh. Yes, I'll see you at the holiday party. Farewell, Officer San Domingo. It's always a pleasure working with you.
Stands up, shake his hand. And if it's the last time, Anderson, it's been a pleasure working with you.
I certainly hope not. And he's gonna shake his hand. He's gonna shake your hand too, as he stands up. And he'll escort you outside of his office.
I head over to the armory. What do I see? Is everyone arguing?
I guess so. And you're gonna see
Brian, I
this
want to take
guy
a.
kind of just
I want
standing
to take
by
like
the
a
table.
belt knife. I want a belt knife, a hidden belt knife with me.
Belt knife.
Yeah, I'm getting a Leatherman.
Those are useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there going to be an amount of money that we need to spend daily, or no? Is that a thing?
Might be. You never know.
I'm not sure if I necessarily feel like doing that.
Okay.
What kind of damage does a knife do?
Because we didn't really do that for the last game either.
No.
It sent you a link.
And we have
For
free room and
weapons.
board, basically. Free food too, right? Basically.
Yeah, depending on the place you
Yep.
want to stay, you're gonna have like free room and board for like a standard like hotel.
All right, I got what I want to buy.
And the
So,
knife
Brian,
is
how much damage?
1d4.
1d4?
Yeah.
That's what I want to buy, Brian.
Let's see what this is. Okay.
Is it a bear suit?
Badass jacket.
yeah.
Holy crap. 1,500.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
so
seen that in person.
we're gonna take George's.
It's
and
summer
we're gonna
though.
increase that by quite a bit.
Summertime. Gonna
George
be
is
hot.
what?
So I
Is
would
it
say
summertime?
I'm gonna
Is it
round
summertime
up.
right now?
You're going to California. It's gonna be hot.
What?
You
I'm
sure
gonna
it's
check
gonna
out. I'm gonna check out the temperature of
Fuck.
California right now. Let me see.
Yeah, I guess
Or
it
you
would
could just
be right
ask
now.
Tom.
Depends on where you are, and then also.
You
what
didn't
time
even
of
say
day.
what time of the year we're
It's
going.
53 degrees right now.
It's summer.
You could say
California,
this
too.
is summer.
Why is
You
it?
could say this is summer right now.
Is this summer, Brian?
It's like January. This is like just followed
Ha!
the
Perfect.
inauguration of the lady.
Perfect. Perfect. This is cold weather. Get out of here.
They're definitely
Golden
cheaper.
Valley
jackets
is
than
not
one.
that cold. Nighttime maybe. Especially depending where we are in California.
So I'll say 20 bonus health against bullets, Costanza, if you're buying that. But that's like
Bullets. I don't want to get shot. I mean, this is for monsters.
You want chainmail?
All right, that's not for bullets. I don't expect to get shot at.
okay. If you want this to be multi-purpose,
Yeah,
then
you
it's
want
gonna be
female.
10. It's gonna be 10 armor just generally.
Just like 10 HP armor. 10 HP
Yeah,
armor.
10 bonus HP generally.
All right, fuck yeah, we're doing it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get myself a light stab-proof, mildly bulletproof vest underneath my normal gear. What's that? $300, Brian?
I'd say 400 for if you wanted to do like bulletproof and stab proof. 2 and 2, so 2 bonus health just regular and 2 bonus health for bullets.
Hang in.
Let's just make it an even number and say 1,500, right, bro?
Yeah, just make it an even number. It's 1,500.
Boom.
And then for what you want, Tom, sexy Tom, the large scissors, knife blades, multi-tool, that'll be $130.
Cool.
And the outdoor hiking material, that's going to be $30. So we're just going to round.
Am I supplied with like an on-the-field lab kit or something like that to help analyze and shit like that?
I mean, you have your computer and you have your laptop.
Okay, whatever.
All
we
right. We all geared up?
Man, am I gonna need like a gas mask or something? Do they
Oh,
apply that
I
with my
did that
people to me?
I got a math.
You know what? Sean, add like a solutions analysis kit.
Yeah, there we go.
Brian, can I get like hacking tools actually?
All right. What would hacking tools specifically be though? Is it
This is
like a
real life,
USB
Tom.
Yeah, it's real life. Is it like a USB stick that you're plugging into something?
Yeah. What's that rubber ducky? I saw that on Mr. Robot.
Depends on if you're buying it or making it yourself. If you're making it yourself, then it's free.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
this,
you making
well,
it?
that's the thing. So this, they would have made these themselves, right? Like surely. Yeah, like this kind of shit. This
Yeah, but
place
you
Brian,
can buy it.
Make it.
Brian,
This does
Brian,
like,
I want
roll
like you
to
can
make
make all
it.
this yourself.
Roll to make and see what quality it is.
Yeah.
Brian,
you
I
can-
want PPE, Brian.
Well, I mean, if you're doing penetration testing, I mean, what are you gonna get from that?
Like Wi-Fi spoofing and like.
Like, is the monster gonna hack you?
if you
I might-
want to create like a daemon, like a
Damon, yeah.
like define what specifically it is, and you can spend the money, like I guess like $30 for a USB stick, and you can roll a security roll and see if you can create a specific hacking thing for that specific route, for that specific role. Like I want to spoof an IP.
Brian, I'll
then
also
roll for it.
Sure. I
want to
want
bring
that.
medical equipment like field surgery shit,
God damn it!
first aid and whatnot.
11.
I'm gonna-
Let's use 11.
I'll use luck on that.
Ah,
Wait, 11? Why are you saying 11?
11 luck.
No, it's 10 luck.
It's not 11 luck. It's 10 luck. Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, my bad.
11.
10.
Yeah, I'll do it. I have a bunch of luck. I'll do it.
How much would a med kit cost?
Like a
50
first aid kit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like real life.
Oh no.
Thanks, man.
depends what kind, but a field operations kit, I suppose.
K9 tactical field kit.
It also
No,
depends
that's
on how
for
many,
K9s. Never mind. That's for dogs.
Oh,
what kind of
one-
meds you want in there.
I don't know. I'm saying like 150 for MyFac first aid kit basic. I don't know. 150, 120.
Okay, we could go with that.
'Cause yeah, it probably would have like like syringes in it and whatnot, and like an adrenaline shot and all that kind of stuff. Morphine, a little bit there.
For my job, Brian, I want PPE. I want like N95 mask. I want gloves. I want a hazmat suit. I should be able to get all this for like just my job.
Well, there's no you don't have to worry about COVID. In this alternate history timeline.
Oh yeah, he bombed Wuhan. Yeah. That pussy would never have bombed Wuhan. What are you talking about, Brian?
That's why it's an alternate reality.
He got hard in that alternate reality. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
He was a winner.
He actually ate some of his own guac, which is an SCP.
Jim's guac.
All right, I'm cool.
I'd also like to bring rope, Brian.
Okay.
Rope.
Go ahead, and I guess how much does rope cost? And how many feet of rope do you want, too? That's another important question.
Standard D&D 50
let's
feet.
see.
Yeah. We're having another
Yeah.
session after this, right?
Yeah, this is gonna keep going until, like, I move back to the United States.
All right,
and get,
cool.
like, settled in.
$50 for $50 for 50 feet of hemp rope.
Hemp rope. I want like what's that rope they use for climbing?
Nylon?
Oh shit! Like like paracord, right?
Paracord, yeah, paracord basically. You never know when you need rope.
50 feet of paracord. Is that $6? Hold on.
Wait, this item, 100 feet, 550 parachute cord, military set.
Sure.
Okay, that's a lot.
How much is it? We're obviously getting the military standard.
I don't know. I'm seeing $6 for this one, but inner strand strength.
Says
Like
this
50
thing
bucks
is- Yeah,
for-
Home Depot's saying $10 to $100. So let's cut it down
I'll
the
put
middle.
50
Let's go
bucks.
for 50. Yeah.
All right, I have 1,400 now. Anything else you think you guys need?
I got. So I want things like a portable charger. I just want to I should just have that as a guy, right? That should just be my thing.
I would say sure. You probably could have got it for your birthday or something.
How much regular shit can we have? Like a phone and like a charger
You
and
guys
like,
have a phone.
we already
you
have
a charger.
phones.
Yeah. You
and
can
a
even have
car.
your own
Like I have a
charger.
car, right?
You
Like, I
can
definitely
have
also
you can have your own car too.
We also have Bluetooth, like the kind of shit we have for FBI's have.
Look, I already have
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
I would say you guys have your own like encrypted channel to talk amongst each other too.
Earpiece.
And, like, I would already have like my own laptop, for example, right?
You would have your
Probably.
own laptop.
What else? I don't know.
All right, I'm ready to go. I'm hopping in my Lambo.
Shotgun.
How much credit do you have, by the way, to afford a Lambo?
Hey, I'll just sit in the back, guys. And this guy's just gonna go into the back of the containment, the Class C security truck.
How many gear up, D?
Gear up. They don't let us have gear.
Jesus,
What?
how the fuck did I survive?
They just pull bums off the street and tell them to go at it.
It's mostly a situation where you try out. If you survive a couple things, they put you into security, maybe.
Yeah, the thing is, most Class D personnel are like ex-cons, people that are like sentenced to death. Very rarely you would get one that's like voluntary. And sometimes you just get like criminals that are like, okay, like I could commute my sentence if I do this weird thing, so I'm gonna commute my sentence and do this.
Domingo was a voluntary one.
All right, I already headed off. I'm gone.
That guy's gonna be a problem.
I'll see you guys at the hotel.
You even know where it is?
Yeah, he
Motel,
told us.
motel.
Yeah, motel.
Boss.
Gonna meet my man Dex.
Hang in. All right. Folder, you drive. I guess we're taking the utility vehicle.
Oh.
Shotgun.
Yeah, you can test out the back.
Actually, you might need to sit in the back there, Big T. If we need to speak, I might have to do that.
Gonna deprive me of shotgun. God damn. Alright, the boss is already looking like an ass. You know what? I'm gonna sit in the back.
Miranda looks at himself for a second, like, "Am I an ass? What the fuck?"
What a dickhead.
You were saying something, Rick? Before we go? No.
All
right, then.
Wait, what was I?
I don't know. You were gonna say something, or I thought you were.
Hey, listen, buddy. You doing all right? See that therapist that
Yeah.
recommended?
Not yet, actually. Just a lot on my plate recently. You know.
You can't just let this stuff go. You know, it causes deep-seated psychological issues.
Yes, I'm well aware, Rick. I've been in this job for a while now.
Like, don't leave it off. You don't know what's gonna happen here. You know.
Hey, how about this? I promise that after we get back from this mission, I'll go see that therapist of yours. All right? All right, buddy?
Yeah.
You coming
better
with us?
do
Or you taking your own ride? Yeah, I promise.
Maybe it'll help you stop being such an asshole.
I'm not going to write you up for insubordination yet because we're officially not there, but cut the chatter when we get there. Big T, okay?
God damn it, I forgot my mic is still on. No, I'm saying that in character.
Why is this guy talks out loud like his internal monologue?
Yeah.
You're back to his own statement.
It's too late to have that redacted.
He's asking for things to be redacted, like after.
All right, folder. Try it,
if
you will.
And we're off.
Meet you at the hotel.
All right.
All right. Folder, roll, drive.
Yeah, unless you guys are in danger, you don't really have to roll drive.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
It's a little fender bender.
So this is what happens.
Oh wait, this is a heavy truck, right?
Yeah.
Never mind, still
Yeah,
fails.
do you not know how to drive stick, folder?
Guy.
Yeah, you're hitting every single pothole as you're heading to this place.
Oh, that's gonna fuck up your suspension.
Suspension is shot in this thing. When we give this back, they're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, this is like a 3-hour drive. You guys are leaving, I'd say, around 3 p.m. from the facility. And you're arriving about 6 p.m. at the Redacted city location.
That's a big city, very sprawling city. If it takes 3 hours,
Yeah, you guys are coming from, like, central-ish California. Closer to the south, making your way towards the south of California, like towards the border, actually. This town is, like, near the border to Mexico.
So in San Diego.
You guys are in Redacted, so that's a good guess. So, as you guys drive into town, some of you in your sweet digs, looking like real cool choomers.
Chew burn. That chew to burn.
You see.
Oh, we're using chew to now, Brian, not gas.
Huh?
Are we using chew to now, not gas?
Oh, well. This is 2020.
Do they have a different kind of fuel in that game?
Cyberpunk just came out, so.
is it a cyberpunk reference?
Yeah, these are Cyberpunk references we're dropping.
I feel so excluded.
Right over T's head.
Yeah, so you guys see a town that seems to be, as you're driving in, definitely a town like you've seen this before, undergoing the effects of gentrification. You've got new buildings next to old, shut down mom and pop's businesses next to newly erected quaint-looking coffee shops, streets just littered with youthful, trending-looking people, mixed with some of the dispossessed or average displaced youth exploring their old neighborhood that they're slowly starting to just like no longer recognize. Though there does seem to be some pushback. You've got knocked over piles of bricks, and ongoing construction projects, people defacing these projects, marking some of these new buildings with graffiti and an act of defiance. So you see some of the displaced youth kind of pushing back a little bit, but they're still like also exploring the neighborhoods. They're enjoying the food there and whatnot, although they're losing like some of that culture. As you make your way deeper into town to your target destination, you also see that police presence has been like increasing substantially as you guys are heading to your hotel. A lot of the officers definitely see them on edge. Meanwhile, it also seems that like surveillance efforts have increased considerably, because you can see multiple teams of like electrical workers. They tend to be either repairing, upgrading, or installing some state-of-the-art surveillance cameras. Seems like the city isn't sparing any expenses on this specific project. Can I get 2 spot hidden rolls from some of my boys?
Oh, I'm good at that.
What kind of roll?
I suck at that.
2 spot hidden rolls. Just spot hidden rolls from 2 people.
Very good at that.
25.
Nice. 2 successes. So as you guys are driving, you approach this intersection, and hold on, let me. You approach this intersection, and it seems that there's a couple of police officers, and who did the spot hidden roll? Purgatorio, actually, you recognize one of the people at this scene. They've got like police tape cordoning off this area. It's on the side of this building at this street corner. The side of the street corner, like the little street sign says like cultural district. And you see what looks like a homeless man being escorted like away from the scene by a police officer. You also see that it seems like there's perhaps like this crime scene in front of this building. It seems to be like a giant towering apartment building with a large mural decorating the side of it. And above that mural is a sign that reads Alexander Apartments and Homes. It appears to be an apartment building with a tight alleyway leading behind the building as well. The entrance, though, is cordoned off by police tape, directing any foot traffic away from the scene that they're observing. Though there are people looking outside their window and from the roof of the scene beneath them.
Like, hey, maybe we should stop over there first.
Are you guys going to stop over there? It's up to you, or you can continue to your hotel. It's about like 7 p.m. now.
I was driving like top speed, so I got to the hotel before these guys, like an hour before these guys. So
What is
I would imagine that you guys could share this information since you have like phones.
if they share it with me, then they share it with me. But I'm chillaxing at the hotel right now.
Okay. Let me know if you
Might have
guys
somebody-
share this.
anomalous activity? There's been a lot of recent murders here.
All right, then I guess we'll stop here. Hold on, let me just give a ring to our boy Sven. Ring, 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 ring.
I don't pick up weird numbers.
This
You know this number.
It's a power play. I wait for him to call me again.
I text them back, writing up a citation. Or are you gonna call me back? Send.
I'm gonna text him back. What do you want?
Just check us in, you asshole.
Already done. I got my room, and you guys share the other one.
No, we all have separate room. This mother. You know what? I'm gonna call the hotel.
Cancel his reservation.
Okay. The receptionist will greet you. Hello. This is the Redacted Hotel Motel.
I'm at the receptionist right now. If anybody calls about the rooms that we
You said you're chillaxing.
So
Yeah, you're chillaxing. You know what? You could roll luck and see if you tell him something before you go to your room.
No, I already checked in for my room, so I got my room. I didn't do anything with their room. So.
All right. How may I help you?
Yeah, this is Agent San Domingo calling for I want to do a check-in if our rooms are available.
Okay. Sure. We've got a few here. About 3 rooms. How many beds do you need? And how many people are you gonna have stay?
One team will be sharing a room. Yeah, 3 would be good. I think one of my associates already checked in. He'll be sharing the room with he'll call himself D.
Look, I already checked in. All right, I don't need no D in my room. You can't check somebody into my room.
I wouldn't be staying with them, right? Because I already live in the town.
I imagine you would have moved when you joined the Foundation, though. But you could have like a place here, I suppose. If you want.
So this is my town.
California's expensive to live in, man.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
DA.
man.
Yeah, because the Foundation
Anyway,
is moving.
I cover the speaker. Hey, Rick, are you staying with the hotel with us, or you find somewhere else to be?
Oh, what do you mean? What am I going to tell my family I'm doing? All right, this is.
I literally cover up the thing. Rick, we talked about this. You don't have a family outside of the organization anymore.
Whoa, I don't like this new picture of Big T. Give me somebody
that?
else.
Yeah, what the fuck is that bullshit?
Give me back the other guy. Give me back the other guy. I want the other guy. This
That's
Big
why he
T
wears the
sucks.
suit. He's completely albino.
Outside of the suit.
This Big T sucks. Get him out of here.
This is
But I'm not wearing
a
it.
big T.
You went from cool to like another red shirt.
Why?
Yeah,
Why did
you're working right now, Purgatorio. We can't have your family involved.
I understand that, but what am I supposed to tell them?
That you're not here.
That you're working. What the fuck?
That you're working. What else? Like, have you never done this before?
It's not. This is a higher grade mission than I've had before. All right.
Yeah. So this is how it's gonna roll. You're at work. You can't go home. You're not allowed to be around them. The last thing you want is for the anomaly to tag you. We don't know what kind it is, and then kill your family just for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, the less you associate with your old life, the better. I just cut everybody off. But when the day I die is when I get the last laugh, though. They all get paid.
That's a wonderful sentiment, Big T. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we'll be checking into the room.
Marvel's rattling around in there, doesn't he?
Okay, so when you say teams, do you mean 3 people in one room or 3 separate rooms?
3 separate rooms, 2 people to a room. One is already checked in, I'm assuming. Would have gone by Costanza.
Oh, Costanza just checked in recently. He was very adamant about having a room to himself. You could try and persuade her if you want.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay.
Also, please send him some room service. Doesn't that work?
Sure.
Wait, what? The persuade button's not working. What do I do?
Are you in edit mode?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Got him.
Okay, and I'll go right ahead and what do you want me to send, Mr. Costanza, Dr. Costanza?
A hot dog.
Okay, 1 hot dog coming right up, and we'll upgrade that room for you. There's already two double beds in there, so whoever is staying with him can move right in. We'll have the keys at the front desk for you.
Thank you. We'll be there shortly. We just have things to do before we get there.
I shoved the bed out the window.
Thank you, and I hope you're safe.
Smart, Sean, because if a real person, they would call the police on your ass.
Yeah, are you throwing it out the bed?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
You kill somebody. Drop
John
the
always
bed
likes
on
the
it.
same character, too.
Kill somebody with a bed? A mattress?
You get
If
interesting.
you fall from a high enough story, what are you talking about?
This is it's like a motel. This is probably like what, 2 stories?
No, it's a hotel, not a motel. They just call it the no-tell motel.
We're probably not staying in a hotel.
Any higher than 3 stories, Sean, you're killing somebody.
I can't imagine. Oh, the mattress either? I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah.
Because
That's all when
just
somebody's
remove
dead.
Limit.
Oh yeah, if I knocked their head on the pavement, that could potentially kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop
so
here,
guys...
let's check in.
Alright. So let me drag these guys onto scene.
Oh, we got scenes.
I like how Big T got mad.
Well, not necessarily scenes.
Change his character look.
That's my incognito. Don't worry, I'm gonna switch back when it turns nighttime and we're going out on night patrol.
So you see Sheriff Brendan Sachs standing over whatever the focus of this place that's cordoned off is, and off to the side escorting this individual. away. Seemingly a homeless
Is that
man.
Rasputin?
Yep.
From the scene.
No, it's Alan Moore.
It does kind of look like Alan Moore. Who also look like
Alan
Rasputin.
Moore was kind of like Rasputin. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like yelling like incoherent things that you have a hard time hearing. If you want to do a listen roll, maybe you can make it out. But he's being like pushed away from this place right now.
I want to listen.
So 2 people could give
I,
listen rolls here.
I always seem to find the most insight from the crazies.
As
I
one
can see
yourself.
that. I can see that. Actually, that's not a bad call. Folder and Big T might want to check the guy out while I talk to these guys.
What am I doing?
Yeah,
Listen?
Yeah, do a listen
Go
roll.
with the... Wow.
Oof, big fail.
Really bad listener. That's what all ex-girlfriend said.
Wow, perfect failure.
That is a 1 in this world.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to try? I have a 30.
I have a 20, so...
It's like no one took a listen.
I got 40.
You did.
Yep.
Sweet.
I guess you missed out on the nugget of truth from the homeless man. And he's being pushed away from the scene, and he just like
Go
rumbles
talk
off.
to him.
Yeah, if you want to tail him, one of you guys could potentially. Any of you guys could potentially tail him.
You know what? I'll walk over there. I'm be like, Agent T from the FBI. What's going on here, officer?
Okay, so you're directly approaching the officer at the scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him away and be like, what's going on here, officer?
Why's he just walking in like
Yeah, he's gonna just be like, feds. I mean, another one of these serial murders happening here. Seems we got a body. And he's gonna.
Alright, I'm
extend
gonna
his
walk
hand. Officer Logan Paul.
Officer Logan Paul, are there any witnesses to this? Wow. Is this guy tampering with the evidence and for the crime scene?
What? That bum? No, he's always yelling about some dumb shit. I wouldn't pay him any minds.
Well, let me interrogate this man for a second, see if he has any insight into the situation. I'll be over there in a...
Didn't know that the FBI gets testimony from the deranged and homeless, but hey, you know, that's above my pay grade, huh?
Jurisdiction, come on.
I mean, if anything, if there's nothing, I'll just escort this old deranged man away. If there's something, you know, I'll let you know. You know, just to
Now he's arresting people?
You know, I'm not arresting him. I'm escorting him away while interrogating him.
Where are you putting him?
That's what I'm offering for the officer. I'll be like, I'm gonna escort him away for you while you gain control of the situation, and I'll ask him a couple of questions while I'm taking him away.
You know, give me an appearance roll. Let me see if this officer likes you and might give you a little tip.
A what?
If he might give you a little tip, roll appearance. Let's see if you come off like as someone that he might like.
I'm gonna fail this hard.
Well, you never know. Appearance, but
74 out of 5
is still a failure. He's just gonna be like, all right, good luck, pal.
Yeah, I have no appearance whatsoever. Oh no, that's a phrase. No, I rolled a phrase. Wait, where is
Yeah,
appearance?
how valuable of a witness is he? He just appraised a 70.
Yeah, he'd have to get below a 50 or below.
He meant to do appearance.
Yeah.
Where's appearance?
It's
In terms of bums, though, he's probably pretty high up there.
Yeah. He's more vagrant than bum.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Now that he's got no...
The the 74.
74 is bad anyway. So
It's not that he's got nowhere to be. It's that he's got nowhere to live.
I'm gonna escort this bum to the shelter. How far is the local shelter?
So you're just gonna walk up to him?
I'm gonna get between the officer and him and be like, you know what? Hey, sir, please calm down. What's going on here? Why don't you tell me your story?
Do a spot hidden. He's gonna just look at you, with both his eyes, and he's just gonna be like,
Goddamn!
okay, you don't notice it. And he's just going to be like, it's in the water. The bodies, they're in the place. They've taken them. I know it. I've been there. I've been there plenty of times. I piss all over it too. It's great.
What is he saying?
Brian, just a quick alert question. Does Alex Jones exist in this reality too?
Yes, but he never got sued.
He never got to say the frogs, that the water's turning the frogs gay?
Yeah, he never really was extreme as he did.
Just some no
Say that again? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, he's like, I see the bodies, I see them in the water. And, well, I see the thing too. And I piss all over it. It's great.
Well, when was the last time that you seen them?
I see them all the time. I see them right now. I think it sees you too, friend.
Where is
Backing the
it?
truck up.
Where is it? And I'm gonna put my hand. I'm gonna radio the guys and get my hand ready on my holster and be like, let's keep walking, sir.
Alright, give me a stealth roll and see if you, since you're readying your gun, that's gonna give you a plus 50 on your dexterity for combat. But he's gonna actually surprise you here. But you can do a spot hidden and see if you catch on to what he's about to do to you.
Throw shit on you.
Ooh, alright. He's like, his mouth like widens, and you see like his many like deteriorating teeth, and he's like, you're not gonna get me before it gets me. And he goes into like bite your hand.
Is he just serrated?
What?
I go for the sweep.
His many like
Sweep the legs.
disheveled, yellow teeth.
You said tears.
Did I say
Like
teeth?
shark
I
teeth?
said teeth.
I sweep his legs, and then take his back and put one arm behind his back, and be like, "You need to calm down, sir."
Hold on.
That's a lot of jujitsu, right?
Yeah, we got
That's a lot of rolls.
we got some fight rolls happening right now.
Is he doing this within eye shot of the cops too?
Yeah.
Oh,
He is.
absolutely.
Pretty much.
Oh, he's not very good at fighting though.
Yep.
Alright, he misses that roll. What are you gonna do? We gotta roll back.
I sweep the legs.
Alright, give me a brawl roll.
Like beating up on a homeless person.
Apparently. Ooh, shit.
Wow, extreme success, alright. You've got this man in a hold. You're in a position where on the next attack, you get bonus or penalty. So he's gonna brawl back actually. He's gonna try and bite at the hand that you're holding with. So he's just gonna like try and chomp down on that hand.
I'm not holding him. I got one arm and I put it behind his back. And I like how when you try to subdue somebody, you put their arm up their back so that they can't move while they're pinned to the floor. So if they move, it's just like painful for them.
Okay, we'll see if he's able to shake you off then. You're gonna have a bonus here though. So you could roll dodge here to see if you're able to hold him. And you get a bonus, on that. Alright,
Hard
nice.
success.
Hard success. Alright, I'd say at this point you're able to, like, subdue him, like, pretty well, that he's not gonna be able to fight back. He's like, no, I don't want to, no, I can't. My job's not done. My mission was not complete.
Listen here, buddy. I'm here to help. All right.
Are you?
Yeah, you know, if I wanted to, you know, I could have taken you out. But you know what? You seem like a harmless old man, so.
I'm backing the truck up
I'm
to
looking for-
have him put in the back.
So if you would come with me, we got some questions for you, buddy. All right.
Oh, and I've got answers. I've got all kinds of answers. And Logan Paul's gonna walk up and be like, "You need any help here, pal?"
I got the situation under control.
Okay, meant to tell you bites, buddy. But I guess you found out.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
Anytime, Chief. Fucking fed, and he's gonna walk off.
Alright.
Are the cops just gonna let him go?
Yeah, I put the guy in the back of the truck. I tie his hands up with like zip ties.
Can I go over to the sheriff while
Okay.
he's doing all this shit?
In my folder, this guy has got told me that he's seen the guy. He's seen the entity that has been doing this stuff.
It's in the serial killer, alright? Well, that's good.
Listen, we don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the sheriff. Alright, I'm gonna go up to what's his name, Brendan.
Just believe
Okay,
whatever he
so
says.
we'll go over to Tom then, and then we'll come back to Mulder. And
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, San Domingo and I guess just San Domingo actually. And Mulder, you could get involved in this if you wanted to actually.
I'm gonna go with Mulder. I'm currently questioning whether I should write that up or not.
So it's just gonna be Agent Purgatorio then, Esquire.
Yeah. I love
Okay.
saying Esquire. Don't
I kinda like saying it, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Brendan, what's going on over here?
And you see Brendan looking over this pile of like gunk, and he's gonna hear you like opening your mouth, and he's gonna be like, "Sir, this is a potential crime." Oh shit! Son of a bitch! Well, if it isn't fucking Purgatorio, back to gloat over us again? Could you cushy government job, huh?
Not today, man. I'm just this isn't one of those weird eyeball cases again, is it?
What do you know about eyeball cases?
No, we got Gumshoes referred to us the other day.
What was that you just said?
So we got one of those referred to us the other day.
Referred to you guys. Out here.
Yeah, there's already some suspects. Listen, this is just the paperwork that I got over at my department, you know?
God damn it. I'm the fucking lead on this thing and they don't tell me this shit?
This looks like somebody doesn't trust your judgment. I mean, clearly they didn't see how you handled the Blackburn case.
What,
We're not top-notch work. We got that guy. At the end.
Yeah. The
for
Blackburn
me.
case, fucking dream work makes the team work, baby.
Yeah.
So what,
I told him-
you try to come around my case, Victoria. I keep saying Victoria. Purgatorio.
I'm watching too much Destiny. Hey, listen, I'm just kind of come here to look around. I mean, this is starting to, we want to nip this one in the bud before it starts becoming an issue. Whoever this guy is, we got to find him quick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing now. So how about you go hang out with your eyeballs? I got my own eyeballs to worry about. I don't need any repair on these.
I'm just here to look. I'm just here to just keep an eye out. Want everything to be smooth here.
This ain't your jurisdiction, pal.
Okay, listen. So I didn't want to. I'm gonna kind of pull him aside a little bit. It's like whoever leaked this tipped the feds off. I got these feds breathing down my neck here.
Isn't he a fed?
So when you left these guys, what did you say you were doing? Purgatorio?
I'm not a fed.
What did you say that you were doing, though, when you left these guys?
When I left these guys? I said I was going to talk to the sheriff.
Yeah, but when you left the Redacted City Police Department and joined the SCP...
leave. I'm an embedded agent.
Well, I'm going in here assuming you work for the Foundation, but you have ties here. Not necessarily that you're a contractor.
Yeah, so isn't the whole thing with the field agent that they're like in the local organization and they're supposed to be like the liaison and like get the agents in and stuff?
I don't think you could be in like every local agency.
Every possible scenario that you can imagine.
You're more like a former agent.
Yeah, specifically in your case, though, that's the lore for field agents, but you're kind of a part of the agency now. You had to have left.
Why would I have to leave? Don't they want me as like a guy on the ground?
Yeah, you still got connections, but you're not necessarily like working in the police department anymore.
Oh, I thought I was. I thought I was like the embedded agent.
Oh, because, I mean, I think one of you guys asked here, are we contractors or full-time? And I was like, you guys are full-time.
It's full-time, like, they'd still make me prioritize the SCP, right, over...
Alright, you know what we could do here? Let's put this to the test, Tom. Roll luck.
Alright. Aha!
Alright. So, we'll say you're still, like, on these guys' payroll to some degree. You're kind of like a contractor for them, then, we'll say.
Well, I work for the DA, so I don't work for the police necessarily. I work with the police, but I don't work for them. I'm not technically...
Okay.
So I'm not like he doesn't have to tell me anything.
Sure.
And I'm kind of bullshitting here anyway, because obviously there is no case with the DA.
All right. Okay, so we'll continue where we left off. He's like, so why the hell are they coming in on our turf?
Honestly, they haven't told me much. They think it might be related to some cases out of town.
Shit, these murders are, well, suspected murders have only been happening, well, in here, in Redacted.
All the transients that come in and out of Redacted, with this whole, this big homeless population.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Honestly, I mean, I don't want to. It's gonna be a lot if we're dealing with some kind of traveling serial killer situation. I mean, this is like some fucking Zodiac killer shit. I mean, big deal.
for all this bullshitting. It would either be like fast talk or maybe would it even be like disguise or stealth? What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I'd say stealth because I have the highest.
Isn't it like fast talk or persuade or something?
Yeah, let's go fast talk or persuade then. I don't think we're gonna do a long persuasion thing.
God damn it.
Well, are you gonna luck this or are you gonna push it?
I feel like it's gonna be bad if I push it and I fail. So pushing it, I have to. I go down to 30, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to luck this. That's too much.
You got mad luck.
Yeah, but I don't want to use it right now. I don't want to push it either because the risk of that, like, if then he'll just like tell me to fuck off then, and then.
Sadly, I have to deal with a problem in the car.
I mean, tell me to fuck off if it's failure, right? if I fail a hard roll, it's gonna be even worse than that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna push it. I can't. It's too risky.
Look, man. Rick Purgatorio, I worked with you before. I know what you're like. You don't need to jerk my dick around, alright? I don't know what your interest is in this case, but I fucking got it, alright? I don't know if you're trying to come in on my glory, or if you're trying to solve this on your own, or whatever. I know you're a bit of a rogue son of a bitch, but here's the thing, man. I got this, alright? So you do your thing, go back to the DA, and I don't know. Just tell me you need to go on the beat again, or do whatever dumb shit you do, alright? This is a big case, and I'm sorry, but we gotta leave this to professionals, which is me in this situation.
All right, listen. If the feds come knocking at your door, don't tell me I didn't warn you. I'm gonna start walking
away.
away.
These feds, alright? Okay. I guess your turn.
I'll walk away. I'm walking away.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I mean, what are we doing with this guy?
I have no idea.
We took him away from the police.
You're going back to the truck.
I don't know. I was backing up the truck like I thought you had this, and you're like, you're arresting this guy. We found the killer. All right, lock him up.
You can see on the
That's
news.
kind of how you handle this shit.
Federal officers take homeless person to back a van.
Are they kidnapping a homeless?
That's what it looks like.
Well, I just want to ask him a couple more questions.
In the back of the van.
And then we're going to take him to the, what's it called? The shelter.
Are we?
Quote unquote shelter.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We're not. We'll just let him out. You know what? I just want to ask him a couple more questions. Where?
Hold on. Before you continue.
Go ahead.
Folder, you mind handling this? Because I have no fucking clue. Honestly, I'm gonna go deal with the person that was in our briefing.
I mean, is this a crime scene?
Yeah, I wanted to talk and see what was up, but then and see if that guy had a grain of truth. But apparently, Big T here decided that he is so important. We need to have everyone on staff take him into the fucking car.
I didn't say everybody on staff, but you know what? We could all be there.
Mulder or San Domingo, give me a spot hidden roll on this homeless man. Since what's his name? Since Big T already did a spot hidden roll for this.
I've got 25.
And 25 also.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Hey, hard success.
Nice. All right, what you notice about this guy is he has a glass eye.
Alright, cool. Alright, folder. I don't know if you noticed this, but the guy has a glass eye. I mean, he might know something, might not. Try to get something out of them, because Big T's version of questioning seems to be jujitsu. So try using words. I'm gonna go talk to the police chief over there. So you got this, buddy, right?
Sure, I'm not really a talker. I'm more of a fixer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you just saw what he did. You couldn't do any worse.
All right. I plays that game.
I'm gonna text what's his name? San Domingo. I'm gonna tell him, look, if you guys head to that police officer or anything, I need in on the bodies, all right, or information on the bodies. So if you can get me with a coroner or something, hook me up.
I reply with working on it. Did you like your hot dog?
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Wait, hot dog? What?
I personally like pizza better, but you know, to each his own.
I walk away from them because that Big T's giving me a headache.
I like pizza too. You got pizza? Give me a slice. You know, I met the Noi once. Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know, we can go get some pizza if you got some good info.
Better not be.
It's a nice glass eye.
Thanks. You know, I found it myself. You know, back where I live. You should know about that. This is our pets. Anyway, yeah. Let's get that pizza. I don't know that slice. It's Denoid. You guys know that. You've seen the commercials.
Oh God, is this Noid?
You avoid the noise.
Is
So,
this that guy?
first of all, let's start off. Let's start this over. How about you tell me how is it that you see them?
Well, he puts his finger on his glass eye. Like this. He makes me watch. Sick son of a bitch. That's why I piss on him.
Where is pissing on him?
You piss on them.
Yeah, you guys want to piss on him too?
Sure, son.
So you're saying that he makes you watch through that eye?
Well, don't you understand? God, you're always asking these stupid questions, and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna get you pizza. I'm not gonna get pizza. I want pizza. Let me get pizza."
We'll get you pizza after you show us where you're pissing on this guy. Come on, sport. Let's go take.
What do you guys roll persuade here?
Oh man, that's like my greatest skill. Languages, fighting skills. What's that under?
Persuade's all the way to the left, top one. I mean, sorry, right side. Right under
Oh yeah, I
skills.
got plus 10 to that.
Yeah, I got 10 too.
All right, double up.
The worst people to be doing this.
Failures combined.
Yep, come on. Let's see. Hey, wait.
That's 2 out of 10. That's a crit. That's a crit success, Brian.
Oh boy.
Why is it only rolling one?
Yeah, it's weird how it doesn't show your.
I don't know. Some of my rolls it goes through, others just don't.
Wait,
Yeah,
I don't get it.
random.
See,
That's
it's
so
a
weird.
2 out of 100. So that's boom. It's a crit success, Brian.
Okay.
He's giving me the world.
I'll take it. I'll show you the world, baby. I'll let you meet all my friends. I'll let you meet all the people. You know, they said, oh, you know, old Harold used to be like that. Oh, old Harold, here's this, all right. Oh, Harold, you're a real jerk lately. Well, I'll tell you what. They haven't seen what I've seen, kid. And he's gonna get really close to you. They haven't seen it. It's right there, actually. Look at it. And he's gonna point to like, he's gonna actually point with that critical success. He's going to point at the like crime scene, like the apartment building.
He's pointing over there. I'm like, is it there? Is the entity there right now?
Was.
why'd you use the word entity?
Yeah.
This is a deranged homeless man. I could speak to him, however, and nobody's gonna believe him anyway.
You
That
guys are
cop didn't even believe
CIA,
him.
right? Special ops. I mean that move that you took.
Hey, we're with We're with the Special Creatures Unit.
Oh, yeah. Special Creatures Unit, the SCU.
You are so lucky I'm not there because I would have written you up for that shit. Straight up.
Big T, you may want to rein it back a bit.
I'm gonna whisper it to. I'm gonna lean into Folder, and I'm like, dude, the cop didn't even want to listen to this guy or hear him out. Nobody's gonna care what we tell him. Even if we could tell him about Redacted, and nobody's gonna believe him.
Not that any of it's real.
I don't think he's stealth in this, right?
Yeah, actually, I think he should do it. I want him to do this. It's all fake anyway.
Yeah, why is he doing this? This is full skits level.
Oh, they're gonna be so happy when I tell my friends back at the shop, back at the house. Oh yeah, back at the place. They're all gonna love this. Oh, they're gonna be like, oh Harold, oh you got a cool story now. It's like, oh Harold, you know now I might listen to you again. You're back to being cool because you talked to the SCU.
All right, I give him the forget me not or whatever drug.
You're gonna inject
Yep.
You only have 3 usages of it, right?
You know, I'm gonna tell him. Wait. If you want to, I'm gonna tell him if you want to use it on him, we'll use it on him right after we set him free. All right. Right now, we got a good rapport going.
Use one of your what's it called die. Not die. You have 2 out of 3 left now, essentially.
But we each have them though, right?
Yeah. So you guys have like 3 charges each.
Okay.
Oh, each. So we each have 1 with 3 charges.
Yeah. Let me roll for Harold here.
Oh,
Constitution. See if he passes
Probably
out.
for 3 charges total.
Oh, so each of us have one of these. Okay. I thought I didn't have one.
Oh, that's different. I guess you could be more liberal with them.
Oh, Harold's going to bed now. Betty, bye. And he ends up passing out from that.
I'm gonna check his possession, see if he has anything on him that might identify places he's been, or anything interesting in general. Identification as well.
He certainly has no identification.
Alright, I'm gonna put on my PPE, I'm gonna put on my gloves and goggles, I'm gonna take off his glass eye. Really quick. I'm gonna see if I can.
Do you have PPE?
The PPE in the truck! This is a containment truck, it's gonna have PPE in it, Brian, come on.
Let's see if they pack it with PPE. Roll luck, my friend.
You remember playing Cthulhu the first time, Jordan?
Yeah, you're going in raw, baby. You're getting up in there in Harold's. Alright, so you're gonna just go, you're just gonna pull out his eye? How are you pulling it out?
Slap the back of his head.
I don't even, yeah. Just slap the back of his head and let it pop out.
Is that really what you're doing?
Just tapping the back, holding his eye open with one hand, and just like hitting the back of his head.
I'm gonna slowly back away.
Roll strength on this.
Hey, man, this guy can't fail.
So it pops right out, and a lot of like pus and just like disgusting fluid, because this guy doesn't have like any like medical like access to like any medical supplies. So the inside of this like glass eye is just very disgusting. It hasn't been like cleared out properly, and I'm gonna need both of you to roll sanity here because what you saw is actually quite disturbing.
I wasn't watching that. What are you talking about?
I was expecting this.
I was slowly backing away.
Oh, and the smell is quite vile too.
How is this gonna mess with our sanity?
Do you know what you guys are doing right now?
Pluralizing this.
You're literally taking out the glass eye from a homeless person who's probably never haven't showered in years. shits on himself all the time, touches everything dirty. Has watched a bunch of killings apparently. Yeah, this is grossness.
Okay.
But you do get the sense that he wasn't always like this from what he's saying.
Yeah.
Roll a 1d10.
So I'm gonna.
That's how much sanity you lose.
This
Yeah.
is all of it.
I'm chomping on that hot dog right now.
Yeah,
Can't you
so,
resist this, by the way? Resist losing sanity? Oh wait, no. Soldiers have that ability.
And Mulder, roll sanity too.
Who?
Fox Mulder.
I'm
Mox
not watching
Mulder.
this nuttiness. I'm back away. This guy's getting fired.
Fired in an organization means you become redacted.
All right, if I have to, I have to.
Alright, you know what? You can roll luck and see if you back away in time before he actually does this disgusting
Extreme
thing.
success.
Alright!
Big T's getting the full gross out.
You vomit on top of the homeless guy.
Yeah, so you pull out the glass eye. What are you trying to achieve here? Continue, please.
That's a good overall question, isn't it?
I'll grab a piece of cloth from somewhere. Is there any cloth around me?
You got paper towels. You got some Charmin laying around.
Alright. I'll grab a bunch of paper towels and I'll clean that eye up a little and I'll hold it up facing the building where the last murder happened, and I'll see if I see anything through it. Is it like a hollow? Is it a transparent glass eye, or is it like a does it have like color to it that you can't see through it?
They usually do.
Let's just do random shit with this guy's eye.
Right? It's like glass eye.
Going into a scrapbook.
Oh. I thought it was like an opaque eye.
What's going on?
You know what? I already
What
do
is
it
this
this
guy?
far.
What is
I'm
this
gonna-
guy's job again? What does he do?
I don't fucking know at this point, man.
I'm gonna try and see if I can see through his eye. I'm just gonna hold it up to that area and see if I see anything through it.
Touch your eye with it.
Okay,
I'm not touching my eye with it.
because I am tough, but I am also fair. Big T. Go to, not hard, but extreme. Roll extreme luck.
You just straight up said, "Fuck you, Brian. Fuck you, Brian."
Wow, can you believe extreme success with such a low fucking skill? That's amazing.
Extreme success.
That's like real life luck too. Like that's not him just winning the luck roll in the game. That's him with also real life luck.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Straight up said, "Fuck you."
Entity.
But give it to him. Straight up, give it to him, man. You're
Yeah.
fair, but hard.
I'm actually
said
giving
you
you
were fair.
something major here.
Alright.
It has the address of the murderer on the back of the eye.
You guys are actually making really good progress now. So, this is the live, this is just a visual representation of the forensic scene. And the graffiti that you see here, the mural, painted on the
I've
side
been
of this
there.
building, its eyes just momentarily seem to follow you before snapping back to your default position.
Lovely.
So the graffiti looked at me for a second, before snapping back.
Given how surprising this was, you know what? You got an extreme success. I'm not going to do it. You were expecting something anomalous, so you braced yourself for something weird. So you don't have to do a sanity roll on this.
Alright. I'm like, goddamn. I'm gonna need to call this into the boys.
I'm talking to the cops, son. We got the answer already.
I'm not calling the cops, I'm calling you guys.
No, I'm saying I'm talking to the cops.
Well,
I'm calling
you
7.
You are walking. You are. I would imagine you. Do you want to talk to them still?
I was going to, and I did. None of what just happened, I know about. So I can't say I know anything.
So that's what you. That's the information that you glean. So San Domingo, you're gonna approach them then.
Yeah, so after San Domingo does his stuff, I'm gonna call 7.
Yeah, because I have to call 7 now and ask him to get here. Cause this is his purview at this point. Me talking to the cops is more information. Maybe.
Alright, so while you're talking to the cops, I already called 7 and told him to come down here. There's some shit he needs to see right now.
Whoa! You call me?
Yeah.
Play that out, son. Play that out.
I don't pick up.
Alright, I tweet at you. 7, you need to get down here and catch this shit.
My thing is okay, sure. What shit? What are you talking about? What are you guys doing over there?
I need you to come and take a look through this glass eye.
This glass what?
Just get down here, man. We're in the truck. It's me and Folder.
Did you DM me this, or is this like on your story, like right now?
I'm DMing you in Twitter. I'm tweeting at you.
Just want to know if this is public or not.
Is it public?
No,
Oh my
yeah.
god! What?
He just said he DM'd me though, so.
Yeah, it's not public.
Okay. First of all,
sure.
Twitter is not a encrypted
Secure
channel.
hotline.
Oh, you can't DM on Twitter? I don't use Twitter. I'm sorry.
You can DM.
No, mother.
You could
It's
do
not
it.
You can
private.
DM.
It's just not officially. It's not what they want you to use officially in fields. But if you did that, that's on Twitter.
I'm so fucking conflicted. I'm so fucking conflicted right now because that's a great find, but also you're literally airing out our laundry to the general public.
Hey, I can't be held accountable for this.
No, not you.
All for it. This is all fake. I encourage this behavior.
All right. I head over. You can do the San Domingo thing, and then I'll head over.
I don't even
Okay.
want to.
Alright, he's looking over the scene. The police officer sees you approaching. Can I help you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I'm sure you know, but FBI, hear about certain serial scenarios happening in the area?
Jesus Christ. Do you need to pick up another homeless guy?
No, but I would like to question you about the scenario if possible.
There's currently an ongoing investigation. A lot of information that we have. I think that's out of your jurisdiction, pal.
Is it now?
Yeah. You got any documents to show that you're taking over this investigation here, pal?
Do we, Brian?
You could try and. This is an opportunity to try and persuade them, or you could even use research to talk about some kind of like obscure law.
Persuade him because fuck that shit. Well, I mean, look, we just got here. I'm a foot guy just like you. I was sent here to do my job. You're doing yours. I know these scenarios don't always work out right, but from a man on the force to another man on the force, we're just trying to find out what's happening here, right? How's about before I go in to call and send the papers to your office, give me something to start on. And worst case scenario, you help us solve this. You get written up some nice reviews. I don't know, man. Maybe that promotion to whatever you want, sergeant, maybe, could happen sooner than you think. If you catch my drift.
All right, go ahead and give that roll. All right. Sergeant Logan Paul sounds pretty good. All right, I'll see what I can volunteer for you. What do you need? And he like folds his arms as he looks at you. He's trying to act like a bit of a hard ass, but he seems to open up to you.
First off, who's running the case? I'm sure you know that's probably public information anyway. So I can talk to them later.
Our pal, Sheriff Brendan Sachs over there, he's currently looking over the scene. He's gonna have a press conference about the whole thing in 3 days.
All right. He pulls out a notebook and starts writing it down. He has other notes about Big T already in there. Okay, cool. Let's see. When did you arrive here, or are you standing out lookout kind of deal right now? Keeping the area off limits, I suppose.
Well, I was called in by these gawkers, and he's gonna point up at the apartment building, the people that have their heads out the window.
So you were first to the scene then?
Yep. Called in Brendan Sachs when we saw it was another one of these fucking disgusting cases.
Yeah, man. You must have like stomach of steel or something to see this kind of shit and not be phased at all. He's trying to butter him up.
Honestly, man, never really get used to this kind of stuff. But the stuff that these 6 fucks will do never really gets, there's just no limits to the bound of human depravity, man. I think he threw this fucker off the ceiling, or threw this fucker off the roof, let him go splat, fled the scene.
Fuck, so from your recollection, it seems like he was thrown off?
That's what I think. Coroner's got different opinions, but I don't know. Really no other explanation for someone to turn into a pancake like that.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah. Hells yeah, like there can't be anything. Who's the coroner, by the way? I might need to contact him later.
Coroner, right. Yeah. You know, let me give you his office hours. You can reach him between 9 to 5 at Redacted Police Department.
Okay, and his name is?
Just ask for Vance. They'll know.
All right. Okay, let's see. So, is this the first time? I mean, obviously not, but the first time in this scenario, in this neighborhood for this specific serial killing?
You know, I don't know, think about it. Roll luck.
Will do.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, I think these cases have been popping up almost everywhere in Redacted City, man.
All right. Well, I mean,
but not the
sucks
first.
that,
Definitely not the first.
Yeah,
Always
we
the
wouldn't have
same
been called
thing,
in
too.
if it was. What do you mean by that? Someone
Well-
throw someone off the roof every time?
That's what it seems like. Always a pile of blood. I think they remove an eye socket, throw them off the building, place it next to the pile, flee the scene.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. So you're saying it's always near tall buildings?
Yeah.
All right. That's interesting. So always near tall buildings, obviously. You have to throw them off, right?
Well, tall buildings, and there was a case with an overpass, but as long as there's a bit of a height, that seems to be the case, so we definitely think someone has roof access to all these buildings and all these locations.
Right. And I'm sure that if I go ask for the information of where these buildings are located. They'll give me the information exactly where they are in Redacted City.
Yeah, I suppose so. If you go waving your big fed dick around, they'll open up.
Hey, man. One day you might be waving down that big sergeant dick, so don't knock it until you get it.
Not the type to let power go to my head, pal.
I'm not trying to, I'm just saying. Once you have a little bit of taste, you might need to push some people around every now and again.
I suppose. Slick fucks like this out there, someone's got to do some pushing and some cracking.
Basically. I mean, I'm not trying to step on your toes here, but I want to get them caught as much as you. Anyway, you mind introducing me to your CO over there? I don't want to have to go through rigmarole, and he knows you, obviously, so it'd be easier to swallow the fact that I'm a Fed.
Sure, pal. Hey!
Thank you.
Brendan. This guy's a Fed, but he checks out. And he's gonna turn to you, he's gonna look you up and down, and he's gonna be like, can I help you?
Good afternoon, officer. Or
Sheriff.
detective. Sorry, sheriff. Apologies. Wasn't briefed on who I'm meeting here. You seem to be
the base is a little lacking.
a little bit, honestly speaking. We just arrived today. So you're the lead on this case, I assume?
Yeah, and don't think I want someone green to this audit either.
Sure, I'm new here, but I'm not green. But we're gonna get the paperwork situated at your offices. But since I'm already here, and this is the first thing we came into town, do you have anything on your veteran eyes see that most people don't?
Yeah.
Any correlation?
Yeah. Dead bodies, blood, broken bones. Real killer shit. He seems like he might be hiding something though.
Intuition.
That's skill in this?
I don't think so.
All right, miss.
Or maybe, maybe it would be psychology. Maybe I should roll psychology actually, or psychoanalyze. My bad.
Yeah, I say, I'll just roll it for shits and gigs, but I want to try to persuade him. If
you have George luck, then you'll get it.
Right?
I don't think I have George. I don't think I'm gonna roll George's luck, but might as well see if I can scope anything out.
You could
Ooh, 10 points, do it.
Nah, fuck it. I'll leave that. All right. If you're not willing to give me any answers or using your expertise here, then I guess we'll have to go through it the official way. I just wanted to see if we could find anything out sooner.
You guys hear like a loud screech as a Lambo pulls up.
You run over the homeless guy.
blasting SoundCloud rap out of the.
Basically, right?
And I kind of just drift into the
fucking
parking area.
Migos.
I like how Sean had to leave his room, go into the parking deck, get his car, just to drive back down to the front of the hotel to meet us in the van.
This is not the same hotel.
Hey,
This is different. This is a different place.
No, we're in a different place.
Is it a different place?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
complex.
Yeah. It's like on the way to the hotel. We still never got there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically in the city. We're basically at the start of the city, or like that.
I thought we were at the hotel already.
We were like in the middle of the city. We were like from in between where we were before in the hotel.
You could see me. You could see me popping out of my car with a hot dog in my hand, chomping down on the last little bit. Throw it in my mouth. Look around. Who do I see?
You would see San Domingo. Well, you would see the containment vehicle closed. A lot of commotion going on in there, though. And then you see San Domingo talking to Sheriff Brendan Sachs.
Okay. Let me knock on the vehicle, I guess. I'm gonna knock on the back.
Okay, but we'll continue with San Domingo.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
I was just gonna say, like, well then, looks like my specialty officer's here too. I guess we'll deal with this through the normal facets, I guess. Facets?
All right.
Channels, maybe.
Channels, yeah. Regular channels.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. San Domingo.
San Domingo. You as well, Sheriff.
All right.
Didn't quite get your name though.
Sheriff Sachs, Brendan Sachs.
Should be on
Pleasure.
got the dossier on him.
Yeah, you
That
guys
was
got the
Dave.
I know, but
You know his DOB.
yeah, I know his deal, but again, yeah, this is not the first time. He knows he's not supposed to pretend like he knows this shit already.
They know that he's our liaison, right?
All right.
not.
When Seven gets. Oh,
The
sorry.
liaison's Rick. All right, and I guess he heads back to the car.
Okay.
With he found out one interesting thing he'll bring into the team.
All right. When I roll out the car, when Seven pulls out, I'm gonna jump out the back, spraying some Febreze all over the homeless man.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my God! What the hell's going on here? Is this the entity?
I'm gonna.
Are we done here? Job done? Take it
So what are
home.
you doing in here? Taking shit in your car?
This guy apparently seen it.
Seen what?
He says he's seen the entity, and I've seen something just now. You see that graffiti on the wall over there?
Do we see the graffiti?
Yeah, it's pretty visible, right?
Yeah,
What, that bird?
it's a very visible.
Yeah, what?
It's an owl.
Just a moment before I called you, Seven. I was looking through this glass eye, and apparently the graffiti was looking at me.
So where did you get that glass eye?
As it saw me looking at it, it averted its gaze back to where it's looking.
I'll give you one guess, and I'm pointing at the homeless guy
You don't tell
in
me
his empty socket.
that guy's eye. Did you actually rip a guy's glass eye out of his head?
Look, I didn't rip it out. I knocked it out.
If it makes
So
you
you
feel any
beat up
better,
a
he's
homeless
unconscious
guy.
and won't remember it.
Listen, I appreciate your take charge attitude in cleaning up this neighborhood, but this is a serious. This guy could have a
Listen.
lawsuit on us. You don't know how this works, but this is a whole thing.
Don't worry about it. You
I
can
don't
remember
think
it.
you know how this works, all right? If this entity keeps going on this murder spree, lots of good Americans will die. God damn it. In Redacted.
Find Americans that already died aren't good Americans.
Those were good Americans that died, but we don't need any more good Americans dying, all right? In Redacted.
And some of them are good people.
Yeah, on both sides.
Well, how does beating up bums help with this? Maybe I'm too new to this, but
Isn't this eye opaque? Brian?
yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it
this
would
eye
be-
it's opaque, right?
yeah. So he saw it through his open eye.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, this guy's an idiot. Number one. Number two. So you said that their painting moved. That their graffiti right there that moved. Its eye.
Yes, I bet my job on it, and we all know how much I love this job. You do?
Oh my god, was that your dad?
That was a passerby.
Yeah, I
Somebody
hate to break
looking.
it to you, the eyes don't follow you. That's just linear perspective. It's an ancient painting technique.
Yeah.
Well, linear perspective only works if you're moving. I was standing still looking at it.
What's
Like, how do you
the?
know it was following you if you were standing still?
Because I saw it look at me, and then it turned its eyes back to face the way it's facing now.
Maybe you're just nauseous from being so close to that poor man you assaulted.
Did what's the proximity of this this graffiti to the scene of the crime?
I guess. Would anyone have gotten? I guess you guys got close to it. Pretty much like almost directly adjacent to it. Maybe like 5 feet away. Like 5 feet away.
Okay. I guess it's definitely worth taking a look at.
Brian, do I know what this graffiti is?
Is
like,
that-
this is
is
like
that
a
an- is that-
cultural thing.
It looks like an owl face, isn't it?
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this like a? Is this because this is a cultural district? Is this there's some kind of significance to this mural?
Let's see. What kind of roll would that be to see if we could
Would that be research?
glean some
History
memes?
or research?
Or would it
History
be
or
a
research?
cult?
Oh, that was research. That was research.
That is the best success.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
shit.
everything about this fucking mural. I wrote the book about this fucking mural.
Brian, did you not put the hacks in to make it so these guys don't get good rolls?
Yeah. Honestly,
Brian,
I'm just more convinced that Sean had.
Brian, I'm surprised you don't even know how to do this.
Right?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I
This
really
game's
don't
supposed to
think
be
it's
hard.
hard.
I think you guys died in the other one.
And hard success.
We did. George got like disemboweled or something and like quit, and then
Twice.
and then everyone else died.
Twice. I died twice in that campaign.
But apparently, Big T says "fuck you" to your rolls, Brian.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Rick, what you're able to learn as far as like this cultural stuff goes, for some reason you're hip to the like budding art scene in Redacted City. As part of this anti what's it called? Not disenfranchisement. Gentrification initiative. The mayor has deemed the cultural districts as areas where graffiti artists are allowed to bring back some of that old neighborhood charm and start just tagging buildings. And what you know is there's a few prominent artists. There's one specifically that you've heard deals in owls. That's kind of this person's bag, and this person. The name that you know it goes by, you don't know much else aside from that, is Such.
Really, with a one?
Listen, Big
I just
T.
gave a lot up, actually.
Yeah, that's a Big T. If what you're saying is true, which I'm not 100% convinced of, I mean, we could talk to the guy who did this. It's probably that guy Such. He fucking loves owls.
And
So,
Mox.
wait, 1 second, really quick, before you go over that. Seven, can you back check and see if this dude Such has had his art in the same areas as all the other murders?
No.
That's a good answer.
Oh, what the fuck? The tone. No.
What are you, the fucking boss of me? I'm in charge of research. I'll tell you what I look into and what I don't look into.
Look, I want to catch this thing right as soon as possible. All right?
Look like you're catching homeless people like Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
And Mox, with your occult roll, you know in the Southern California area, a lot of the Hispanic immigrants, they have this folklore or this urban legend that they call the Buho. And it's like this owl, but it's like a hunter, is what it's known for. Okay, that's it.
Can I,
Oh yeah.
so Fernando, do we have access to the crime scene?
Now, no.
I want to take samples.
Well, you're gonna have to wait till you get to coroner, but I can give you his deets. We have access to that once we get to their office.
You're also free to come back here in the morning when the crime scene's been cleaned up. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, listen, we can come back at any later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Listen,
the
I
bodies,
say
the
this
bodies were
hour
there.
has nothing to do with this anomaly.
Did they close down the building? The apartment? We can go into the apartment, right?
Yeah, they just cordoned it off that people can't like go to the crime scene. But yeah,
Okay.
people are going in and out.
Guys, let's head to the roof.
Sure. Wait, speaking of which, I have one thing to add. According to the beat cop Logan, Mr. Paul, all these murders, according to him, were they fell, meaning everything that happened was around either tall buildings or one was an overpass. And if what you're saying is true, Big T, we should probably check the correlation if there's any graffiti related to this in any of the scenarios. Your idea is pretty sound, so
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
if the anomaly is related to the graffiti and there's graffiti in all the places where these things happen, then well, that's one thing to put in, and that's actually a note we should write down speculatively for now. But
What are you guys crazy? You think the fucking graffiti came off the wall and killed these people? Threw them off a goddamn roof? Tell them how dumb they are, Folder.
And if let's just say,
wait, Big T.
if this is
No, wait.
true, maybe the next murder is gonna happen by another one of these murals.
Okay, we're not gonna wait for the next murder.
Yeah.
But Costanza, you're saying that this is an impossibility considering what we do for a living? That
Hey, I said it's an improbability.
mural? Well, then we don't know what this thing is yet. It could be something brand spanking new. And if Big T is not bullshitting us that this thing actually, the mural looked at him, we could be dealing with a whole new anomaly that works on different rules. We obviously know it's violent because it's causing deaths, or at least related to them. And if it's something that can jump through paintings, or is a fucking painting, or is caused by paintings or something, then all options have to be open. You can't put it down. You know what I'm saying? It would be irresponsible.
You mean like how Big T put down this homeless man? And is that a Class C needle sticking out of his arm right now?
I didn't put it down.
Why do we have to wipe his memory, guys?
I wasn't done questioning him, but Folder decided to end the conversation there.
Look, we got a good amount of stuff from that already. All right, let's try to keep this a bit more circumspect.
Right? And the ends justify the means, alright?
I'm incredulous about what Big T here is saying, but I've seen weirder, alright? We gotta make sure no one else dies here. This is a continuing problem.
Let's find the serial killer.
Yeah, I think
We
it's a
can
serial
save
killer.
one life.
Let's get out of
It's
here.
all worth it.
To the roof! We can probably end it there. It's kind of late.
Yeah, it's already like 12-ish.
Yeah.
Alright, that seems good. Good note to end it on.